that is kind of remarkable, just purely on Dust2 being less of a team-based map, right? There's a lot more kind of just out-fragging people. And that scares me. That means this team's got some serious firepower, and if Team Nemesis can't take it to them, they might be in trouble. We'll see. Can Overpeek provide another upset here in Group B?
The thing as well, though, is you know how Imperial Valkyries are going to play to a certain extent, especially in the women's scene. Like, they're really aggressive. They'll just try and take fights. I don't think the structure would have been there all that directly. And I think if you want to go toe-to-toe with Overpeek individually, as you say, there are some sharp individuals that can make the most of it. So let's see. Fast play out long, live and direct. This is what we're going to get out of Overpeek all the time. Flashbang is good, but it doesn't matter. Or maybe it does. Ramsey gets rid of Sosia, but Abika and Invisible both find kills.
Giuliano thought about going through that, but Bomb's going to be allowed to go down. A little jump up, getting cheeky with it. Going to get punished, though, by Margot, in fact, through the smoke. Difficult retake in from shot from Kaoday and from Rachel. Kaoday will find one. Top to the door, but Red is, and, well, just hoping for the best here. Oh, okay, nice shot. Maybe there's a chance here. Time's ticking is the big issue, and yeah, she will be pipped at the post. Nice shot, though. Ultimately, it is an Overpeek pistol.
I keep doing this thing this season where I'm just trying to predict clutches before they happen. And I like that you like build it up. You're like, oh yeah, like, is there a chance? I'm just like, no, all the time.
No.
Maybe I just stop doing that.
Spoil sport, little spoiler goblin, little hater, clutch hater.
No.
You hate clutches. You want pure, clean Counter-Strike. You hate when a player does a 1v3.
Yeah, to be honest with you though, if someone does clutch, that means fundamentally you've done something wrong. So it makes sense that I don't like them.
This is a force buy.
Doesn't feel like it, does it?
Great. As long control lost immediately. Just keep it simple. There are 3 players here, and well ahead of the smoke over the flames, Sosia gets hers. Now they just charge out. Well, they almost got a little convoluted, a little stacky, a little messy. Kaoday's cooking. Not cooking up the clutch. I bet because Mac 10 finds the kill. And that little pause that she took there meant that she couldn't grab a Galil, so that was silly of her. But it's fine.
I really just want to see Overpeek go long like every round. And just take these fights. Long smoke missed, by the way. Actually, I think that was the T1 to extinguish the molly. Never mind. But still.
Crazy enough, Brandon. Hindsight played yesterday. They're playing again today, by the way.
Who are they playing?
That way the scheduling's going. Yeah, Triple 8 Aura.
Okay.
Keep an eye on that one. Actually kind of interested to see how that plays out. We loved what we saw from Hindsight yesterday. Pullux masterclass.
Yeah, Newt, tell us if Pullux drops another 30 bomb.
Newt on Pullux cam.
Yes, they go long again. I want them to just do this until it doesn't work. That would make me very happy. Because I reckon that's what they did against Imperial.
That's just a fundamentally good thing to do when you're playing CS. Like, especially if you're in like a pug and something's just working, don't change it. Just keep doing it. They'll never expect you to go long the 7th time.
It's the Jame mentality right now.
Exactly. They really don't want to make any mistakes here. There's that smoke going down again.
Why did she track it like that? You just see it flying over.
Valorant aimer. Getting the tracking down. Well, not quite the flash, but he's hit one. It's a nice little molly to try and get cheeky and maybe disrupt this plant, but USPs, they just charge out and they've found some kills. Kaoday comes around and Deylary lives on 20 HP. There was less in that round than the round before.
Fair enough. That's nice, though. I like that you can go toe-to-toe. Do Nemesis. Being really aggressive, trying to take these fights. Rams is now on the AWP. Now you've got all the rifles. Now you've got all the utility. Considering that came down to a 1v1 where you had one MP9. No excuse. Time to win a round, Nemesis. Yes.
Rams and off as well. Into an Emperor Emperor Palpatine then?
Go long.
Do it.
She's so good at that shot, Ramsden. She always hits that shot.
Just so good.
Real.
Rah, rah, Ramazan.
Palpatine.
Yeah.
Is he from, like, Star Trek?
This one's... You just did the do it without even knowing it was a thing. That's incredible.
No,
it sounded like you're going...
Wars.
Yeah, but it sounded like you were doing the... There's a famous bit in the prequels where he goes, do it.
Oh, really?
Just sound like you're doing it. Ramsden, she's doing it. Her job, that is. Left clicking with the AWP. And it's going well. She had a quarterly review. She would get full marks. However, there's still an avenue here into this B bomb site. Rachel is completely alone here.
Why?
Time on the swing. Flashes out mid. Okay, yeah, there's no way in. Giuliano does the job. Nemesis get their first round off the back of a Ramsden double.
Let's watch it back. Sharp. Really sharp out of Ramsden. Then the rest just collapse on towards middle. I love the proactivity to protect Rachel because she was the only one there over at the B-bomb site. Oh, there's your long play not quite working. Instead, maybe a B hit. These folks are being lined up to do so. Maybe not. Shroom it. Oh, I like this. This is fun.
A lot of players here, though. 3 on this B-bomb site, so not the time to come. Ramsden saves her teammate. Rachel was floundering with her eyes blind and a Tech 9 running rings around her. Ramsden's doing trick shots.
7-3. 7-4 for Kaoday after all of those MP9 kills. He stopped saying Kaoday. It's Kaoday. I do it every broadcast. I'm sorry, Kaoday.
You're British.
Yeah, I know. I don't like being British.
That's good. That's a good start. Your path to redemption.
G'day, mate.
Oh. Didn't have enough.
Me, Margot.
Margot.
Polo.
Oh, no.
Says Julie.
Margot is a very Australian name, actually.
I don't think she is Australian.
No. It's actually like a French name, but like... Just adding O onto a name is a very Australian thing to do. Ramzo, going for the peek in mid. See too much. Oh, Giuliano. She'll come out.
You haven't added an O to that. That's her name.
No, there was an extra O in there. You didn't hear it. Giuliano.
Stop. Please stop.
No.
Okay, you can keep going. I don't want silence for the rest of the round.
Okay, just not going to talk. I mean, it's clocked. Ramsden.
Come on, Ramsden.
Further frags.
These ones are easy, Ramsden.
Just trying to look cool, I think, with some of these quick shots. Jump up. Ah, she gets the dunk from long range. 3-3. So far with the guns, Team Nemesis looking hot to trot.
I'm excited to see a little bit of variety now out of Overpeek. We said go long till it stops working. Guess what? It stopped working. Now we're going to get a little bit more of a default. 2 players going in towards tunnels. 3 players looking to take the long space away from Overpeek. They've done a good job of doing so far. But with Sosia occupying upper alongside Deylary. You got room to build in here if you're Overpeek. A lot of space being offered up by Nemesis.
Yeah, going through good motions in default. You have to deal with the Rams and AWP, and the Flash does that perfectly. Not the best smoke. This might actually entice Margot to have a looky-loo. Maybe Ramsey could have punished, but no. Don't want to overextend her mark. I don't think she knows there's that little gap on the left.
You could say she wouldn't want to overpeak.
That's a real TV moment, that one. Here we go, Ramsey. Flash up, counter flash behind her. Looks good. On the line. This is that chance. Now they scaled and she peeks into 3 players and she's the one that walks away with the frag. Now it's Giuliano's time. And they're not ready for that second player. Gets the dink, but not the kill. Third player arrives, and 4th. But it's the player along, Julie, who hits the headshot on Deylary. Wide swing by 2. Vispel gives it a shot, but too many players overwhelmed. It's Rachel this time that steps up.
You ready for the 3rd? How about the 4th? And guess what? There's just one at long as well. They all just appeared out of nowhere. Did Nemesis. Really good rotations. Ramsey buys enough time with that flashbang because it does halt their progression over on short. Giuliano does well to also get a kill. This is a really well-worked round out of Nemesis, all things considered. Keep it clean by having 2 alive. Just Tech-9s, despite having the bomb plant. They drop all the nades over long, but they're only interested in one destination. Short, because it worked so well in the gun round, why can't it work with Tech-9s?
Go, 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 go.
This is quick.
Real quick. But Molly goes down, and they're just charging in, and, well, only 1 for 1. And there's no one here. They're in CT. So they've actually managed to scale in. They'll get the bomb down. They can not recover that gun, which has been unfortunate, because you can see where that corpse lies. They have a flashbang. CTs are a bit locked out. They're going to have to go long. That's a good call. Oh, that Molotov is disastrous. At least for a moment. It's going to be the long play. Good approach. Surely she's just going to sit back, see if there's any opportunity to play late. She'll see if they come to her, and they will. Obliging happily. Julie.
Gotta go. Time.
With most of them. Yeah, time a concern. They get on that defuse ASAP, and that could have been a disaster.
I think it still could be. Oh!
No, they just get it. Oh my god. Fine margins. Too fine.
You're talking milliseconds. That's 5 on the bounce, though, for Team Nemesis. Look at when they start getting on this bomb in just a second here. We need like a number on the bomb.
I like the suspense of not knowing.
You could barely see the wire.
That was the finest of margins. Well done with the Tech-9s. Good first kill. Julie playing containment in short was critical there. If she hadn't found success, that actually would have maybe been a disaster. So they could have fought forward and denied that defuse. Just took them so long to go long, didn't it? I think just because they had no position, they had to take their time clearing everything, but there was never a threat there.
Yeah, but you're right. How are they supposed to know that when they don't have any info whatsoever? So it makes sense for them to take their time to clear it all, but whew, a little bit close. A little bit close indeed. Got a techie. Might be affecting a few players of Overpeak because no one's buying. So hopefully we get that all squared up and sorted momentarily so we can jump back into the action. Oh, like that. Ask and you shall receive, Mr. B-Dog. Thank you. I will have round 9.
Can you ask for something cooler? A Ferrari?
Okay.
Or...
I'd like Overpeak to buy. Oh, they are not moving. I don't think we're live.
Wasted your wish on nothing. Good one.
Well, that's because when you wish, you're not actually supposed to tell anyone like what it is. And I told all of you at home.
That ruined it.
I've told you. I've told Hedwig. I've told Caro. I've told Newt.
Harrow.
I've told Matthias and Tech.
You name everyone in production.
And Menix the Observer. I've told everyone.
Told the PGM.
No, I've got the PGM on mute. $888 Aura versus Hindsight. That one is 6-3 to 888 Aura.
Okay.
I've been told there's a TeamSpeak issue.
That's on Nuke, that one. That's Hindsight's pick. We saw them in pretty cool Nuke, but it was a tale of two halves, wasn't it? But interestingly, it was the T-sides, right, that were so dominant in that. So they're having a slow start to their T-side versus 8-8 Aura. I don't know what that really says about that series.
Well, if 888 Aura win, it means that NIP is better than both.
If 8-8 Aura win, then that means you got 3 teams that will beat each other, right? Yeah, you've got like this run-on effect. And then NIP are sitting there laughing.
Sounds like Mia.
Yeah, I bet she cackles.
She does.
Yeah, got cackler energy.
I hope we get to see them on the stream soon.
Saving the best till last. When we get that, when neither team goes directly through, and we get the big nip decided to see who goes to LAN again.
That won't happen.
No, it shouldn't.
No,
it shouldn't happen.
It shouldn't.
And NIP, reckon they can go flawless. You called that they go flawless, didn't you?
They're not dropping a map. They're not dropping a map.
Not dropping a map. That's what you said. Yeah, I said Beekeeper go flawless.
Is that Charmander? Oh yeah, look at that from Rachel. And that's just work notes or uni notes or something?
Who's your favorite starter?
It depends which generation.
Gen 1.
I think Charmander's too like overdone. Yeah. I'm gonna say Squirtle because that was the first one I picked.
Good choice. Squirtle,
So I
I
like
think
Squirtle.
everyone likes Squirtle. For me, it's Bulba. I really like Bulbasaur's attitude.
That makes sense.
Yeah, not to take from that.
Here's Pengu. Hello.
Gen 2?
Really, you want to go through all the gens?
Well, no, because
I can tell you what I picked for each one first playthrough if you want.
All right, what'd you go for Gen 2?
Cyndaquil.
Okay. That's a little bit.
Mudkip. Chimchar. Tepig. I went for a fire phase.
I've not played X and Y. I'm playing that soon. I've been going through every single generation completely.
What one's Gen 6?
I don't know. I've not even played Gen 5 yet.
Oh, you'll like Gen 5. Play Pokemon Black and White 2 is my recommendation.
Well, I hear you play them both. Like it's like a sequel, so I'm gonna play them both.
Kind of. Black and White 2 is pretty much everything Pokemon Black and White is, but better.
Right. Well, I'm gonna play them all anyway. But I'm 3 Pokemon off completing the 252 Pokemon in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. There's a lot. It's
That one. That one's a cool one to. That one's a cool one to do. Whose arm is that? Invisible's camera.
Term.
Oh, he has a hand. Just looked like a different player. I thought it was. No, it's a different hand.
You're losing.
I thought there was another player there.
Production. Do we have any cat cams?
Oh, sorry. I actually thought that was just a different player.
Show me the cats. All right. Apparently, there's a potential for Giuliano's dog to show up. We didn't see it on screen before, so we'll keep you posted on that one, guys. Yeah, no dog. All right. Keep your eyes on the prize. Keep you updated on the dog situation.
I can't remember what dog she has.
That's part of the suspense. You'll just have to wait and find out. We don't have to wait.
No, I don't want to go back in game. No,
No, you have to wait. I mean, you have to wait. Or dog. Wow. Peek. Oh!
Oh, nearly a kill out.
Yeah, that was clean.
Right, Giuliano's dead. Go and get the dog, Giuliano.
Just ignore the game.
She can't hear us at all. Good opening pick. That's the first time we've actually got an overpick. An opening kill from Overpeek. That wasn't very nice. Thank you for that. It's been a long day. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I'll do better.
I'm sorry as well. Sorry for not keeping you in check.
6-6 between AA Aura and Hindsight. And you're right, B hit.
Oh.
Rams in.
He came back into it. Perfect. That's his hers. Oh, she's got the dink.
Oh!
But she's not slowing down. Will Overpeek. Again. Up and over. Rachel. You feel the one. 2 on 2. A biggest flank. Everything. But these 2 smokes have currently locked her out. Oh, she can't get involved. Is she needed? She is.
Yes.
A 1v1. Kaoday might now have the idea. Potential for this flank. Oh, she's read her like a book, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, a little fist bump there for a big
I like that.
Those smokes, they felt like they were going to completely undo her little flank. She finds a way.
Hang on. ESL Impact. Dickle. Why have you said aim catching strays?
Because I said she's a cackler.
That was nice. That was a term of endearment. Big nade up top mids. Didn't see anything. I'm locking back in. Overpeek did in that previous. It'd be fantastic if they got like a few more rounds to close out this T side. I imagine T sides are going to be Overpeek strength. So let's see 6. Let's see 7.
7's a big hole. Giuliano getting flashed through. Vicker's tucked into the corner, sees little. At the same time, there's aggression in halls, but neither of his little pokes finds much. Giuliano has to disengage. As Ramson to slide in, but her position a little bit not ideal, but she'll fall back. You still got this player at long, so setup looks pretty decent for the CTs.
Yeah, Julie. Oh, they peeked before the flash. They peeked before the flash, but at least Deylary will trade. Ramson's on the angle. Amazing work out of Ramson. Maybe even a third, not quite. Sosha will at least trade, and a Bitka finds one on Giuliano. 2v2, this round's still on.
Hey, feel like Ramson's done enough there after Julie gets one bomb.
Oh, no.
Your arms aren't long enough. Got across in front of the open, and, well, that might just work. Wide swing in tandem. That was the only solution to that problem.
I can't believe it. Rams against that double kill. I think it's all said and done, but a Bitka just comes through short. A Bitka's lurks that have been phenomenal this first half because we're so tunnel visioned on long, and then you get this. Giuliano just gets removed, thinking, how on earth has that happened? The bomb dropped in the middle of nowhere, but it's completely fine. That smoker's not hitting the mark. That is not completely fine. But I suppose it means Ramsin can't peek this now. Can Vispal see Ramsin? No. Oh, look at the angles. Oh.
Ramsin's still staying very active, isn't she?
I rate it. You're never expecting her on that side. Missed shot. Molly goes in to at least force them back or push them forward into Giuliano. It's this terrible tag team for Overpeek. They could potentially walk into flashbang forward on towards short. That'll at least push Ramsin away, but Giuliano still remains here.
I love the confidence that we're getting from Ramsin. She's just really wanting to take those early fights. Really great to see. Still also looking for an opportunity. Oh, she actually almost had it, but actually Margot wins that duel out. This might change their plans.
Oh, this is so close. I'm not sure how much I like this. Flashbang over the top. Julie, let's one go. How many can she find? That's maybe 2. It won't be. Prioritizes the AWP instead of the Mac 10. Margot low HP. Rachel will adjust at least. 3 versus 3, but with 20 seconds left, you have to go in towards the B bomb site, and there's no one there. There is no one there directly, and Rachel's just been removed by her Bitka.
Oh no. Julie actually fumbling that trigger discipline might have had serious ramifications on this round, especially because Ramsin's done for. The flash will come through, and never mind. Ramsin got the kill, but Deylary doesn't go cleared. So Ramsin needs to find both. The information is there, and oh, she almost had the chance. On to Sosya. Deylary close by. She's managed to slip through. Now you know, but can't quite connect the shots. Deylary heads to Overpeek on to 6.
They always keep finding a way. They always keep finding this gap. Ramsin yet again just doing her best work to try and keep this consistent. Julie, we're not going to want to watch that one back. Rachel only going 1-for-1 as well. It's painful. It's good trades, and it's a good decision right at the very end there for Overpeek.
Back to Old Faithful. It's long play and a great time to call it while the util, the weapons are low. The MP9, oh, Julie caught in the open. Talked about getting 7. They're looking like in a good position to do so, especially with these kills coming through from short. Overpeek win out the half, and with that spray, they will 7-5 on Dust2.
Things in my apartment.
Before we jump into the pistol, I just want to take this moment to address the stream personally now, especially to my mother. You messaged me, seriously, Pokemon, with laughing emojis? Yeah, it was your fault. I was 7 years old. It was a Wales holiday. You bought me the Game Boy.
How do you get Pikachu onto a train? You break him on.
Nice.
I've told that one before.
I have, yeah. I was just trying to
Kaoday.
remember the punchline. I couldn't think of it.
I guess the opener. Smoker's down to try and fake out mid to B, but it's actually A. Ramzin, they know. They know. Your shoulder was invisible. She will go down. Bomb planted. 4 on 4. Kaoday's in a very annoying spot. Also, you can just ignore her.
Is there a kit here in this round? I don't think so. Oh, Deylary goes back to check, but Kaoday, is that backstab? Turns out to be super effective. 3 kills in the round for Kaoday. Bomb timer now reduced to mere seconds, and there's simply not enough time. Team Nemesis will take it. And they needed that, you feel.
Super effective was good. I like that.
Thank you.
Inspired. Kaoday, what a pistol. Guess that first kill is just a nuisance in middle. And then these 2 flankers. Lovely stuff. She's quietly gotten towards the top of the scoreboard. 15 kills, overtaken, or on par, sorry, with Ramzin. And she's always been a Dust2 specialist. How's Kaoday? It's a lot of bodies out long.
I think that'd be a fun thing to do in casting, though. In all seriousness, just start putting in as many, not like deliberately, but like when you can, just put in like loads of like gamer references or like different games. I think it would be good.
Fatality.
Exactly. We should definitely add that, incorporate that into our line of work.
All right, cool.
If you guys have anything, let us know. Blank, backstab, low HP, easy for Vispel. Picks up the Galil. Oh, can't quite connect. It's difficult when you haven't got armor, isn't it? Kaoday will at least get rid of Saucia. And Juliano will clean up the Galil that's on the floor. Last player standing is Deylary in towards the tunnels. Can get rid of Kaoday. Juliano's also quite low. That there's damage to be done.
Terrorist.
And by
win.
that, I
Like
meant
one.
Kaoday's going to get the kill.
I did one. Terrorist win. But like from
Nice,
from
yeah.
from a different Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Goes to a different school.
Oh, dear.
You wouldn't know them.
No.
No.
They're cool, though, I promise.
Yeah. They're real.
And they are my friend.
We got the fistful off on the CT side. A little quiet this map so far. Didn't get to see her too much on that T side wielding the sniper.
So saucy, actually.
Uncontested. True, yeah, the 2 players were kind of hyped up.
Good news is that our Kadia player to watch isn't suffering the curse we normally afflict on them.
That's true.
17 and 10 for Ramzin. Short control established by Juliano. Julie's going to go and get the bomb. Double mid smokes. Normally this indicates that they're going to end short.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear this is where this is going. Just doing her best Mario impression. For info. Uh-oh.
That's the bomb.
Deylary just sticking around and has dropped the bomb and the support. Juliano got picked as well during all of that in the same area. So yeah, nothing has gone well into this round.
I don't really know what they were doing there. Like, I know the double smokes normally signify short. It just does. It's just a tell. But going in towards mid and just jumping up and down with no purpose feels a little bit silly to me. And then you're hanging around in mid for such a long time. I don't know about that one. 9 rounds each between AAA, Aura, and Hindsight.
Unknown's on 20 kills. Might be higher now. I'm sitting in HTV, which is a little behind.
Definitely a known entity, then.
That's true. That is true. Timeout being taken. This is really awkward that round kind of falls flat like that because money is not good at all for the T's. Kaoday's already forced out that Galil. Shot caller, of course.
Oh, they got an AWP out.
Oh, that's where the money went.
It was on the floor.
On the ground. Yeah, I was thinking, how are they going to get a decent buy here?
Also, where did the money go?
Money
if it was
on the
7.5
floor.
half. Makes sense. Holes in the pockets.
Threw it on the ground.
All right, come on, Rachel. Not to point fingers. Oh, Ramsden is expecting another player. She should have got the info that 2 would be. Ouch. Look at the way that's bounced. It's just bounced off the edge. That's horrible.
A wooden pillar. Getting away. Okay. Vika's going to play ahead of this smoke and just chill out. I don't think she'll push. This comes to a late timing. Managed to contact out towards middle, but I think the AWP is keeping an eye, at least in this direction, and dry pick into Deylary doesn't go well for Julie. And there's those shots coming in from CT.
Nice shot.
Goes straight in. There's no smoke. Ramsden will get one, but Vispel plucks her back. Kind of feels like the round before, where it's a little bit of a mid-adventure that kind of just goes awry.
Yeah, it's one of those where it just feels like you're not really doing anything after you've sort of aimed to try and take the control. I'm not really too sure what the game plan was there. I think you shouldn't really get rid of some of the identity that Nemesis had. They were a fast, aggressive team. Like, let's have some pack mentality and we go and play fast and aggressive. You've got to unleash Rachel to some capacity, and there you go. All you need to do is just give her a Glock. Unfortunately, that was the only kill in the round, and there's 25 HP left. My mum messaged me back, by the way, just now. Obviously, stream's on a bit of a delay. It's my call out, and she said, well, chat liked the Pokemon. So, shout out all of you.
Yeah, behave in chat, guys. Brandon's mum's watching.
Yeah, true.
Say hi to his mum.
She doesn't have a Twitch account. She just watches on the TV.
Yeah, she'll read it. And you best be nice.
Yeah, because it will get back to me. It's like an undercut. It's like a secret shopper that's a mod. Alright, double digits.
Yeah, Deylary, Vispel starting to come online. Obviously, it's against the Ecos, but good to see Vispel getting a chance to rack up kills on the AWP. Got into double digits now. She's creeping up the scoreboard.
Look at how balanced it is for Overpeek. That's the main takeaway here. Everyone's performing to a very good level. You've got Ramsden and Kaoday, 18, 17 kills. No one else on double digits for Nemesis.
See what their answer to this is. Opponent's map pick going well for their opponent. No ult middle, so Giuliano doesn't worry too much there. Again, they're going for this same play to get a bit cut on the line in long. Julie spotted it, I think.
Yeah, she has.
Oh, with the flash. Yeah, Julie, well aware the flash does not hit the mark.
Yeah, not a good flashbang, unfortunately, for Overpeek. Oh, Giuliano just stepping in the molly. That gives indication for the CTs, Margot, just to drop HEs on the location. It's a similar story. You've got middle, you've got short control. Now, what are you going to do with it? It feels like comms are a little bit off there. If you're smoking mid doors and then you're dropping the double smokes. Unless that's to prevent any one of your players walking through the double doors and just staying in mid.
Guys, stop it. All right, 5 T-smokes down at once. One does expire. Now they're just going to burst out. So Biswell will stop the line, but steps back onto it. Nice shot onto Rachel. Knows that's a good time to disengage. Still worried about Julie on this lurk. She's not going to play yet. Doesn't need to. Actually, might come to her. Yeah, really wanted to deal with her before they progress forward. I'm playing stuck on the site. Kaoday has a lot on her plate. Short. Yeah, no one's going short. So these 3 players in short. Kaoday, they're on top of you. Oh, missed shot though. Kaoday has a chance to stand her ground, but now everyone's falling. Ramsin, she can maybe win this purely off the time. But there's too many players holding her. Need to swing a little sooner, but would have been tricky. I don't know why they weren't concerned about long there.
I don't know. I think it's miscomms again. I think one player at short should have been jiggling to see the long cross, and no one was, and Kaoday just assumed it was covered. It is all I can imagine. Especially after the long lurk, Julie gets removed as well. Just take 9s. Feels like Overpeek are going to do it. Feels like they're about to potentially take their map pick against Nemesis. Bitka finds the opener. Margot, spray. Good enough.
I'd love to have found something on this pop out long. Just get yourself a rifle, get yourself something to get going in this round. Instead, it's Tech 9's trying to take long range fights. And well, Giuliano, that's just to get it started. Hold your breath to this, but she's found another. Now there's some interest developing into this round, but Margot removes Giuliano, so it's just Julie, and without armor, she's easily dealt with. 12 secured by Overpeek. This CT half has really looked like they've had to break a sweat.
No, they've looked really good. And to be honest, at Nemesis, they've done the same thing pretty much every round. In terms of taking a default, then just going into either short smokes, double mid smokes, but then hanging about in mid for a little bit, then moving in towards short. And you got the scaling out long sometimes. Haven't seen any B rushes. We haven't seen just 5 out long trying to take that space. We haven't seen a quick play over towards short. We haven't actually seen a normal mid to B. There's all these options. Someone's got to call one of them.
It was only those first 2 rounds that Nemesis picked up on this half. Remember, this was 5-7. So 5 gun rounds in a row. 5 chances. I'm saying she's going to be the one looking for something.
Oh, left-hand side's going to be the issue.
This was just holding this, and Deylary on the other side. Need a rifler to clear this angle, but maybe the flash will come through. Ramsin hits the quick shot, and Giuliano trades out. Now they can't just pounce onto this B bomb site. This looks much better. Sosha, did she really do anything here? No, too many players to deal with, too many potential angles. Still, money's pretty good here for the CTs. They might be inclined to have a look, but play on the edge of the smoke. Julie gets that kill. Vispo, just want to give this 1v2 a go. Looks like it. Ollie up onto the ledge. It's actually really annoying for Giuliano. Drop down into her face, but Kaoday swings. Make sure that one doesn't fall to pieces.
Close. Really close. Nice attempt there by Vispo. All the AKs back out. No AWP for Ramsin. As soon as Sosha got that first kill, I was starting to believe just a little bit that she was going to find a multi, but scaling in from B doors was way too much to handle. Money's still good, as you mentioned previously, for Overpeek, so they can keep buying in. Every round's going to be a challenge. Nemesis need 4 more in a row.
It's going to be really difficult. Maybe they can catch off Fistful here, who's gone on a little bit of an adventure. Has some support in Sosya. Oh, that swing's great, but Rachel gets the trade. Fistful stands her ground, and, well, can't blame her with results like that. 3-on-4. Nemesis have some decent space in towards short, but the bomb is very far removed.
Will finally make its way over here, but you've got that CT rotation out of Deylary. Pure contact is nice here for Ramsin because maybe she can pick off one of these players that aren't going to be prepared for her advanced position. She's got to be careful not to overextend as well. At least the all 3 players are here for Overpeek. You can go for this. In fact, there's a 4th player as well that is now just moving over from B. Didn't even notice it on the minimap. So player advantage is definitely something you're going for, surely.
No one's behind. That was a tricky shot for Visible to hit. Now they're going to start to accelerate. Tease to see no one else coming through short. Deylary being very loud in CT. Well, that smoke's going to be annoying, actually. Kind of in the way. Flames in towards Gandalf, but too tricky are these angles. Deylary will only get the one. So great job for Team Nemesis to bring that one back after losing the engagement in upper B, or at least walking away with less players.
A little bit of a silly one from Visible going by herself with the AWP through mid doors when Deylary is also in CT. Could have moved in together, could have made that a 2v2. Instead, it just feels a little bit 1-by-1, doesn't it? Out of Overpeek. Good flashbang to set up the players on Cat to deal with the players crossing over towards ramp. One final buy before the money breaks. Deylary just sits here in the corner. Julie's only on a Mac 10, and it might not have even mattered. Deylary only takes 14 damage, though. The molly's even doing more to her. She'll smoke off, she'll back out, and keep your eye on top mid because Overpeek have pushed.
They got full control, but they still need to hold on to this bomb site. Sosya, at the moment, the only one in it. There is a fast, close-by rotation. Sosya playing up and over. Almost takes down 2. Now Deylary slides in. Same position that her teammate just fell, so yeah, she will go, uncleared, but Giuliano sprays her out. That's a little unfortunate. It looked like the right play in that moment. Go for this free take. Rachel still very low. Good util. In fact, fantastic util. It's so annoying for them. Rachel just burns out, and then Abitka comes over to trade. It felt inevitable. They still get it done. Overpeek take their pick of Dust2.
Yeah, really impressive, to be honest, from Overpeek. They keep up the good form off of last week. That retake before the bombs planted is pretty good, fundamentally. I actually think they're going to be okay, you know. I look at some of the players that feature on this team, and some of them did play Nuke. It was always in the pool. I'm looking at One Win Gang. I'm looking at VP Angels all that time ago. So I think they might be okay, you know. I actually worry a little bit now for Nemesis. And you're right, you can't deny the fact that Overpeek beat Imperial Valkyries. That wasn't on Nuke. Let's see what they can get done, especially on this CT side. Ramsin out with the P250. We need her to step up in a big way again, but we also need the other members of Nemesis to have a good game.
Yeah, let's see what they can offer up. Smoke's not quite hit the mark, but still going in towards main. Oh, no, it has hit, sorry. Looked a bit funky from the first POV I saw of it, but Vispol finds the opening kill. Kaoday looking for that frag onto Margot. Will connect with it, and she's dealt with both outside players. Oh, even looking for another. Giuliano's the one that gets it, but it's Kaoday that shines in this pistol.
Yeah, great work. I love that. And they just keep it simple. That's the key thing. Nice shot out of her Bitka. 1v4. I don't think she can find any more, but she's going to give it a good go. Bomb planted. She's got a smoke, but there's no kit. Maybe smoke can add a little bit of pressure onto this. Flashbang forward as well, but everyone swings at the same time. Too many players. A Bitka gets overwhelmed, and Nemesis will take that pistol.
Kaoday's a bit of a Glock demon, I think. We saw it on Dust2. She got a triple kill in that round. In this round, it's 3 and a gush onto another player, so she's rewarded with an AK. Yeah, really sharp when it comes to the terrorist sidearm. So Vispol getting a really nice opening pick too on Ramsin lurking at red. Kaoday undoes it all. Oh, nice nade stack. Actually does a significant amount of damage. Can they do anything to capitalize on it? These players running outside. Oh, if that was a connection. Get a little bit scared. Still a chance for some chaos here with these players pushing. How many kills can these CTs find? That's the question. That's one. That's two. Deylary. Sharp shots at the P250, and now, yeah, disengage. You found 2. Kaoday's on half HP. There's nothing in this round, and they're making it look like they're the ones with the weapons to get it done.
Yeah, don't lose this, Nemesis. It's going to be difficult. Boost up. Oh, another player spotted. Vispol gets rid of Kaoday. This was a P250. This was $300 of investment. Julia will at least find one. Giuliano back red holding. She gets the bomb, but then Deylary's got another with this P250. He's paid for himself and then some. Giuliano trying to work her way back into this round, but with 35 seconds left, it's going to be a little bit tricky, maybe. You can get rid of this first player at credit card, but Margaret's just got all the information, and she lives more importantly. This makes it even more excruciating for Giuliano, and she gets overwhelmed. They've done it. A full eco, a single P250. That's all it takes for Overpeek to undo Nemesis.
Yeah, never underestimate what the power of a good pistol and just being a nuisance can do. Deylary, beautiful shots. The double nades at the start also really nice. Just a lot of unconventional angles coming through. I mean, Deylary, that one's kind of free. And Margot just walks around. Oh, this has scampered them. Rachel, not even bored. They're all over the place.
Yeah, they are, absolutely. Rachel maybe not buy in to fund the AWP for Ramsin down the line. Ramsin doesn't even have armor. Dangerous territory to be in, especially after how clean that pistol was. You get rattled early, especially after losing Dust2. Sure, it's important here for Overpeek to keep this one clean, and they are. Opening kill for Sosia. Deylary, uncontested at top hut. It's nice and simple for her. And Margot. Ramsin now last left. Should be the second. Momentarily here for the CTs.
Don't count Ramsin out of anything. An ace clutch without armor. It's herself a little upgrade. I think this push in from doors is going to be her undoing. Yeah, can't quite adjust onto Margot in time. Keeping it competitive, but ultimately, there was a few pistols invested. And they're not going to really have too much without that bomb plant into this round anyway.
Not the start you'd want. Fast out top hut again. Another one of these A bursts. Kaoday this time will get the best of Sosia, and she follows through on Deylary. A lot of spam being damaged onto Julie, but it is a player advantage. The bomb's not yet committed. That's smoke. Oh, Abitka just brushes it off, pushes it down the ladder.
Oh, that's cheeky. That bomb delay actually could be a bit of a problem here because it's just going to allow these players to get into position. Yeah. Trying to get a bit tricky with it. They just committed to the plant. I think they could have just won this round, or at the very least made it very difficult.
Should have. I don't know why they didn't plant. You get a double opener, you just stick the bomb down, you add the time pressure, you set up in crossfires. Instead, it is very bit part, I want to say, from Nemesis. They do such a good job here. They get all the upgraded rifles as well, and then they just freeze, and it just enables all of Overpeek to just go and fight them. They didn't even get an AWP out of that. If they got the bomb plant, they would have got the AWP.
Vistal has hers. Vistal. Yeah. Didn't see that. At least the nade answers back, and she'll get the kill anyway, so she's not bothered. Plump. This allows Margot to get a forward angle. Oh, well, now you know. Because really wanting this fight. Yeah, that's maybe a little too trigger happy. She just needed to tug. Getting a little too curious. And then with this one going down, that's that AWPer removed. They are advantage for Team Nemesis.
Good decision here to reset back in towards A. Deylary can smoke off Squeaky. Maybe Abitka can fly up the vent here. The thing is, you hear that spam and you start to think, well, is that a lurk or is that everyone? Deylary is now repositioned, worried about Heaven. Should be worried about what's on site. It's Julie. And then Kaoday strikes to deal with Abitka, who was coming up towards that vent. Sosia has to save. Good rebuttal, because that was an opening kill for Overpeek.
Yeah, opening kill in a great position as well. But I think, yeah, Margot going down kind of, I don't say it undoes the whole round, but it definitely sets them backwards. Vistal still would have gone down at ramp, and, you know, that kill still could have given them the way into the round. But, yeah, Margot, if she'd just tucked in and actually caught Kaoday on her little leg, a very different outcome. Obviously got that other match going on at the same time. Brandon, map 1, that was a hindsight victory. A bit more on the CT side on that nuke. 13-9. Not quite the Pullux masterclass. But pretty consistent across the team there. That's despite Unknown going 24-11. They're on map 2 right now, which is Ancient.
It's nice to see both Hindsight and Overpeek both picking up map wins early. Hindsight with a chance to go 2-0. That'd be a really cool storyline. Good nades. Really good nades thrown by Nemesis. Slow things down. They want to see if anyone's going to peek. Rachel. Oh, brilliant.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
Molly
with the
forces
Molly
her back.
Spam. That was nice.
Now, don't waste that opportunity. Good break on the smoke. Margot this time finds Kaoday from a safer angle.
Okay, well, yeah, their nukes definitely had some polish. You can see they've been putting in the time onto it because they've got a few little cheeky set plays they can set up on different sides of the map. Okay. Not going to be sleepy on Overpeaked. Peak. Not peaked yet. Although if your peak is taking down Imperial Valkyries, it's a pretty high peak.
The issue is they don't know about B. They've got Vistal holding the line towards main. There's some assumed knowledge that maybe they don't cross outside Nemesis, but they have. 30 seconds left. You're about to get the bad news if you're Overpeek that this will be a B commitment.
Got fast ramp rotates.
In fact, they're already on the way.
Gonna arrive a little too late to stop this bomb though. Giuliano's planting that one, so the control is established. Ramson's holding this molly to throw that late. Double drop down the vent. Yeah, they want to take the fight forward. Julie flashed in, but Margot dodges it perfectly.
Good nade.
Ramson does remove Deylary. That's a great nade, actually. That's super chunky. Ramson, she's finding all the kills. Giuliano gets hers. Ramson can't get any more. Removes both of those rotates that were coming through, but that's not enough. It's the ramp push, the overwhelming numbers. That's enough.
Yet again, it is Ramson and Giuliano combining on an afterplant to try and force Nemesis forward, and it just doesn't work. Bit of a weird one for Nemesis because you get down towards B, you're expecting anyone to be there. There's actually just nobody there whatsoever. You almost, again, have that assumed knowledge that Overpeek are going to push and going towards lobby. That doesn't happen. So you ultimately feel a little bit claustrophobic on a site that you've got loads of room in. Good retake in the end just because, again, they've got more players Overpeek, but Giuliano and Ramson do give it their best. And Ramson now boosted. Trying to hold. That nade wasn't as chunky as Giuliano's from the previous, but maybe she finds an opening kill in a sec.
Be careful on this peak, because you do have Ramson out here looking, patrolling with that orb. And Molly just fell down the vent. Great nade.
Ouch.
There's a lot going on outside. Vispel gets the best of Ramson. She was waiting for that moment. Flashbang onto Margot. Allow some scaling, but still got players covering this. Liano trying to bait out something after she finds Margot, but this is all a distraction. The rest of the team, they move down lower, and Giuliano on a tear outside removes both the AWP and the garage player.
Oh, Bitka might be caught here. Yeah, Bitka's got no idea. It's actually got really good timing here. I don't know if they heard her.
Surely.
On towards top rafters now. Needs to look at control room. The timing is brutal. Bitka then slides forward. Still worried about ramp, but only for a moment because Kaoday will just rip her head off 4v2. You got to save now.
They absolutely have to. Giuliano, really, the reason this round goes their way. After Vispel gets a great opening pick too over the smokes, you feel like everything's going well for Overpeek, but Giuliano just being a nuisance and continuing to do so. Hounding them, hunting them, not letting them take away anything. Look at the money. A brutalization from Giuliano.
Just takes matters into her own hands. Knows that multi-kill wasn't enough in the previous round, so how about 4 this time? How'd you like that one? The lurk just turns into a success story over and over again. These shots are so sharp out of Giuliano. Even this last one here. Brilliantly done. 3rd round. You've got to remember that despite Overpeek looking impressive, there's still 3 rounds on the T side already. Lobby crunch. Not really working. Rachel and Julie, they clean up. Margot will get that double. Makes it a 3v2 and a Bitka can hear them going in main.
Good timing on this. Just about converts that kill onto Ramson. Margot making noise in lobby. They know she's here. Yeah, sticks around. A little bit too long. Double smoke goes down on main. A bit, they really don't want you to walk through this. Kaoday's watching in case she does. Are all these smokes going to actually allow a cheeky little avenue? No, I don't think so. She has to respect these. Not sure if there's a kit available that she can maybe pick up on her way in. Looks like this swing out from the side. Actually misses the mark. Giuliano now slides in. Nade over the top, and it's all a distraction. I think Bitka's already looking for a way out, and somehow, some way, is able to actually potentially find that, and well, she'll go down actually, never mind. They'll even pick up the AWP. So great round from Team Nemesis, 4-4, and they've reset the money.
Giuliano's just taken over. This could have got a little bit out of hand here, especially with Margot ringing the bell of both those players in towards lobby and a bit finding Rams in, but it was all okay. Giuliano, yet again, just accounts for everything. Pause for Nemesis because they understand how important this is. As you say, money not there. For Overpeek, you've already lost one eco. This map. You don't want to lose another one. You want to make this 8-4 or as close as you can to it if you're the T side. We've seen a lot of aggression from Overpeek. We've seen them out lobby crunch in that previous. We've seen them faking the ramp aggressions, then get a push in towards hut. We've seen close outside. They're almost running out of options in what they can do when it comes to being aggressive.
On this round, not going to be able to offer up too much. The 5-7s. Maybe try and repeat their success of their last pistol round. But a difficult one to pull off twice. Deylary's trusty P250 in her hands. She got half her kills in that round.
Oh, Margot. She wasn't seen. Oh. But then finally gets spotted by Ramsin over the top. Good clear out of Kaoday. Everything is going according to plan this time for Nemesis.
A little crunch into lobby. Confirms it's clear, but for Team Nemesis, they can just take their time. They've got so much of it. Got to be thorough on the clears. Wait for that little play through the heavens just to lock in the round. Try and run at these players, see what you can get, and Giuliano will be the one casualty. Nemesis take the lead.
They got good, appropriate reactions here, though, Overpeek. Like, they see that player in main, you tag Rams in, and then there's no commitment, there's no swing. You feel like something might be up. You've also cleared lobby. Okay, well, maybe there's going to be a heaven push. So you just try and take these fights, isolate them over towards main. So even though they're not getting the rounds, I really like what we're seeing out of Overpeek. Because it really is clear, as you say, that they've worked a lot on appropriate reactions to mid-round situations. That's going to get you far in ESL Impact.
Oh, vent rush.
Oh, two of them didn't get down there.
Okay, no, but they did get down. The bomb got down.
Okay.
Okay, this is the problem
no.
with no one getting down is no one's covering and Vispo just ends the round. They're so disconnected. They can link up. Celestia needs to be careful here. Gonna get swung on. Rachel gets a critical kill and...
That's your teammate.
Really not caught out. Margot might be able to catch them out though. Playing around this vent. They are currently stuck in. Deylary just comes down from behind. Oh, the call would have worked if they managed to get down and actually cover the bomb plant.
That's so frustrating. That's such a frustrating round if you're Nemesis. I can't believe no one was covering the plant. Also, I can't believe the plant was so open. Do you know it wasn't planting directly behind default?
There was a player down with her. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, well, where's Kaoday gone?
Just not expecting that fast rotate down to double already. Maybe Vispa was going outside and just happened to be in the right position. That must be the only reason she was in double. I can't think of any other way she could be there that quick, actually. So maybe she's just incredibly unlucky.
Unless it was double ramp. I couldn't recall if the control room windows were broken. It did take a while for that second player to get down vent, and then that did delay things in terms of the bomb being planted. Because Giuliano was planting assuming that Kaoday was with her. This was now got the AWP as a reward.
Oh, and well, nice way to kick off. And a couple of openers. Impressed with her on the CT side of Dust2. So far, delivering for her team here on Nuke. Two players on top of T roof right now. Two in lobby. Nemesis don't have a lot of control. Julia's got a cheeky little spot in front of the flames here. I don't know if that'll allow her to potentially punish, but she's going to charge out, but she'll be spotted. There's nothing to support her on that initiative. Rams in. Sees one at CT vent, but Socia, that just baits her in. Giuliano's found the lurk, but Socia now ready for this swing to come through. Should have that kill. Dead to rights, Rams in. They knew exactly where she was. Bombing her back, we'll sneak down the vent. She's actually gonna get this bomb down. There's no one to stop her. Ispil's trying to rotate as quickly as she can, but yeah, she is dead. Okay, maybe a little too eager swapping to the M4. But still would have been remarkable. Would have needed 2 Glock kills and then for Vispil to whiff from ramp for her to have any chance of living then.
Imagine if she got the wall bang on the single door as well. Like suddenly that's the 2 kills that she needed. She could then have safe passage in towards single. Nice try. Really nice try out of Ramsin. Unfortunately, not enough. Vispil, her counterpart, is now starting to find opening kills on this map with the AWP. And yet again, look at the replays. How many of these kills are just individual, one by one, out of Nemesis? It definitely feels like they're not on the same page.
She's okay. Socia looks to get aggressive. Rachel is on the other side of this, but not expecting Socia to take the forward angle. Timing was not there for her. Julie on site all by her lonesome. Has that support from Giuliano, but it's only Giuliano. So despite the pistol going the way of Team Nemesis, despite a slew of good gun rounds, it's going to be Overpeek, surely. Walking away with this. Vispel might be the one to lock it in. Giuliano teasing the potential clutch. 15 kills.
Just go get the bomb.
That's the tricky part. Fun to work with. It might be a little bit before we see that 7 hit the board.
They missed 2 heaven smokes, was that?
Yeah, I think she heard them falling.
Okay, well, one went that way and one went underneath. If she had HP, I would sort of argue that she could clutch this. It needs to be an instant headshot onto Vispil. To be fair, Vispil is low. There is a time in here. Vispil's going to come back and check. No, she's not. She's going to move away. Giuliano has got the opportunity. He's now seen the gun barrel. That's 1 kill that can be isolated immediately. 15 seconds left. There's that first kill, but where on earth is her bit cut? Time still proving to be a little bit of an issue, a bit because just swinging her, and that will mean that Overpeek will get 7 as we end the first half.
Still see things in my apartment. We're in front of me. Museum of our lost time, where you had me on display, yeah. All the while I wonder why never saw you in the daytime. Moving through glass, I almost tried. Now you keep me in your archives. 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 Tomorrow we will rise.
NT Giuliano, the veteran Swede, doing her best to claw Nemesis through, not able to pull off the 1v4 at the end. But still, Overpeek will walk away with the half, 7 rounds on their CT side of their opponent's map pick. Now it's a true test for them. What does their T side look like on Nuke?
That's a really good point. And I'll tell you what, though, their T side on D2 looks pretty good. They've got the players where I look at this and I think they're probably a more T-sided team anyway. Yeah, again, it's just so lopsided for Nemesis. You've got Giuliano, Kaoday again. Everyone performing for Overpeek. Fast out, Deylary gets the opener. In fact, she follows through. Double kill, a bomb site unlocked. 5v3 that Nemesis try and contend with.
Deylary's been good with the pistols too for all I praised Kaoday. Some good showings from Deylary. And a bit cut on that lurk. Gets one in lobby. Gush onto Julie. Makes it uncomfortable for her. Rachel's just charging down her Nemesis. Deylary, very difficult to undo. Gets her triple. Margot's there to finish the job. So 8. The pistol goes to Overpeek.
Actually really feel like Nemesis needed a strong start there, just for confidence more than anything. I know that sounds a little bit cliche. Oh, they're a professional team, but the way it goes sometimes is you got off to a rocky start. You won the pistol in the last half, and then you lost the full eco. This time, this pistol didn't feel close whatsoever. You've already been losing some of these rounds that you shouldn't. You've had awkward ones where you've vent dived and the bomb was just not being protected. Momentum goes an awfully long way in CS2, and if you feel like you're out of the game, sometimes it can be really difficult to get back in. A bit because now just noticed, oh, that's a stack over towards AC. Cool, let's go A.
Giuliano attempting to get out from the heavens. Won't be allowed it. A bit farming up the Mac 10. Glils mop up the rest. So that one's quickly dealt with. Not much to say there outside of now the rifles come into play. Julie's even gone for the auto shotgun, Brandon. Still very viable on Nuke.
I don't want to comment on that. Oh, bomb just about makes it over. Kaoday, at least is here. We'll block the molly and we'll get the kill. Burning alive, lives on 1 HP. That's great. Does the nade finisher off? It does. Good trade, Rachel, from the rafters, though. We'll get rid of her Bitka. There needs to be another trade here out of Overpeek, and this time they can't do it.
There we go, Rachel. Some big impact on the bomb site. Deylary. Damage is good here. She can inflict it. But she won't get a chance. Giuliano not missing too many right now. Double in the round alongside Rachel. So first gun round, very convincing.
Kaoday does so much here. And just even by staying alive here, it just buys enough time for Rachel to get over here. It needs the multi-kill from top rafters, grabs it. Then Giuliano is able to go down the vent and deal with this bull. Excellent job out of the two of them. Kaoday included in that, actually, so the three of them. Necessary round. As you say, guns come out. Immediate success story. Needs to be on a consistent basis. How's this shotgun looking now? Oh. Upsy daisy.
The vent disrupted her there. Rachel's walking up secret. Keep your eyes on her. She looks to put eyes onto these T's. Good damage. Nade. Oh, almost off the backboard. Sticks around a little too long, though. A lot of damage inflicted onto players, but the kills, they've gone the way of the T's.
Have we lagged out? No. We're okay.
No.
You see that the foot was just doing the stanky leg, and it really freaked me out, but it's okay now. A bit just going to be left to lurk. If she can hit a really good timing on Giuliano, that's the way this still gets a little bit troublesome. Here for Nemesis, I want to say they're fine because of the HP, but where everything falls silent, they don't truly know what's happening. Because legs are going so crazy.
But this shotgun's going to feast.
Yeah, unironically,
Although,
yes.
the low HP players aren't coming her way. So, maybe it won't. Deylary, she get this kill quickly. No, the auto shotgun feast. Yeah, HP was the big issue there. And Julie, she makes them hot cash.
Ramsey can't believe it. It's just the kill feed. Like, really? That worked? Okay. Fair play, Julie. She's been watching the NA region last week. You got pterodactyls on black mold, and she buys the XM every round on Nuke CT. And Lucy, I mean every round.
It's a little troll if it's every round.
There's no M4s in her hands. It's only XM.
Trolling.
Ouch.
Giuliano.
Slaying.
Hey, bum. Run, 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 run. Oh,
You
no,
ain't planting this.
That's all right. Never mind. 20 kills for Giuliano. Well ahead of everyone else in the server. Now we're within a round between these two teams. Close between 88 Aura and Hindsight. On their second map, that's 11-11 right now. So we got two series that are really pushing.
Oh, how good at NIP. They're so good.
What are you talking about?
Well, they destroyed 888 Aura.
Oh, okay, sure. Not everything's
Nice
about
shot.
NIP.
I will find a way to make everything about NIP.
Ramson, ex-NIP author, gets the opening kill.
She's had a good uptick in performance since the defense started going. Overpeek slow down. They're going to maneuver back into spawn to line up more outside smokes, potentially for Margot to lurk.
Yeah, it looks like it's just going to be the lurk in play. There is Kaoday moving towards secret. Oh. Oh, okay, well, lurk denied. Now the smokes are ineffectual because Kaoday has the full line to see what's going on. If you go ramp, you're straight into Ramson. Yeah, I mean Ramson. And Rampshul. That's a collateral.
Did you just say Rampchul?
Rampshul and Ramson. Tricky.
Julie's killing them.
Yeah. Oh, both. Nice from Julie. Well held. Water shotgun would not have found success there.
Ramps in. They get the job done, Zin. 9 rounds to play. Nice shot out of Kaoday. Nice, I say liquid defense from Nemesis. Everyone's just floating about. Hindsight did end up beating 888 or a 13-11. Hindsight 2-0 in both that series and the Swiss. Not Swiss, the group.
No Swiss here, only French.
Sorry, I'm just too CCT pilled.
Plenty of champions. Liano, not going to deny this bombs. That's allowed to go down. A nice prize. Anything more? Off and up. Not enough bullets in the chamber. Tech 9. Running out of bullets as well. So it's all good. Lost shot. Long range Tech 9. We ain't seeing it. Team Nemesis on some digits first. They take the lead. CT side worlds apart from the first half.
Good resilience being shown here by Team Nemesis, especially after the way, obviously, the first half went, start the second half as well. You could have really easily just shut down and not given up, but made mistakes indirectly to give this map away. But no, this has been a really lovely little rebuttal out of Nemesis, showing their tenacity, getting this double digit. Vispal really wanted to have a peek here in main, and well, okay. That's a weird trade.
Both authors want to get aggressive and door. They both die to the riflers there to help them. That was hilarious. Now Juliana's picked up the AWP though, and she's just walked out in, and she hits the collateral. Can't actually finish the job into the second. Kaoday will remove a Bitka, but Margot's just walking through the bomb site and catches out one, can't the other. What a chaotic round.
And it can even get worse because Sasha's low HP but could have a timing on Kaoday. Rachel's down B, very committed to this. Kaoday is now pushing door at the same time. Oh, this is so weird. And I think with this reposition out of Kaoday, it becomes unlosable. Hate saying that word on broadcast, but this becomes unlosable for Nemesis because the bomb gets planted, sure, but she's only 14 HP. Doesn't know directly where either of these players are. If she goes around the world and hits this timing on Squeaky, I might just cry.
I think at most she can get one kill here. Oh my god. Oh my god, both backs are turned. Oh my god. If she'd just taken a bit of trigger discipline there, I think maybe there was a chance.
Did she get both?
Can you imagine?
Counter-terrorists win.
Unlosable.
Unlosable, he says. And they didn't lose. Oh. Can't do that. Thing is, you had to go for Kaoday first because she's gone double the kills. That was the mistake.
How would she have known?
You wait for the mouse over to say the name.
At that point, you're taking too long. At that point, they get round the corner. This is the last stand for Overpeek. If they lose this, they got no money.
Oh, 6 rounds in a row. So, thereabouts anyway. Sosya, we'll remove Rams in. I just want to push on to Rachel. Holds her spray, but doesn't actually hit the mark with it. Just some flak damage. Kaoday can't overstay her welcome. Molly keeps her at bay. The HE so does the same.
Ooh, nice from Sosya. Oh, it's a really good reposition at Sosia. Needs to
Get cleared.
not let Kaoday walk behind her. And doesn't, kind of. But she at least gets the forward info. You don't know about the second player over at ramp. Still a 4v3. Still okay here for Overpeek. They're going to wrap on Julie and kill her in a sec.
Yeah, that little flashbang. Oh, but Kaoday, she's just going to kill everyone, then it might not matter. There's that punish. Margot disengages. Kaoday going forward, but low HP. Couldn't hit the kill. Giuliano. It's just too difficult to find both these targets. They swing in tandem. 10. Finally, the streak broken.
That's really unlucky. I think Kaoday ran out of ammo on the player on default. If she gets that kill, Giuliano wins that. You assume and imagine. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous.
Bombing on his sweater already. Giuliano needs to hold. They're coming her way. A bit though just makes her way through main. That was completely unanticipated. Julie, alone backside, has support from the heavens. That's ramming in with supreme accuracy. Rachel hitting the shots. They've dropped down the vent. And Rachel's taken down 3 teammates of Overpeek. To be planted. Player advantage for the CTs.
Look at this space, though, being taken. Like, this was just walk ramp. No one there, technically. That's what they believe. There is someone on the way, but it's going to be very late. If Ramsden gets caught here, we're in danger because both these other players are half HP. This ball will remove her instantaneously. Fantastic tap onto her AWP counterpart. Julie's now smoked her off in towards control room. Deylary, I think she's been spotted too, but Vispo overstays her welcome, and Julie finds both. That is huge impact out of Julie. And Nemesis will find this 12th round.
Oh, I think if she just doesn't peek, she might have even just won the round as well. It's getting dicey there. You can see the time so low. Either she gets that kill or stays alive, and maybe it's a completely different round. Also, not entirely sure about Vispo going out through the control smoke there. That just gave Julie a freebie. So a couple of key mistakes in a great position.
Look at the time she does it.
She could have just walked out the left side as well. I think she thought Julie progressed more. Maybe she needed a teammate to peek and get the info or something.
Or just sit in the smoke. Again, time. Time is such a big factor. You don't know where the other one is, sure, but you know that one's at the mouth of ramp. You want to try and go to the back of the bomb site and defuse whilst we're still alive?
Pressure mounting, isn't it?
And ironically, it's those overpeaks that might cost them the series. Well, in doing it in 2.
Could be the series if Ancient goes Nemesis's way.
True.
Good damage early. Ramsden prowling outside as the smokes fade. Gifted anything though. He'll fall back to a better line to watch the red cross. Silence across the battlefield.
That's a cool way to smoke heaven.
Yeah, I like it.
Just pop in A.
A lot of defenders here though. 3 in the side. I don't know if you want to. Kaoday is having a rough time with this utility.
So all eyes on Rachel then, as the ramp hit's about to progress. 30 seconds left. Needs to hit a headshot. Deylary does. Ramsden at least swings in at ramp. Now holds a tighter angle. Gets flashed off the line. And that should allow Overpeek down B. But they don't want B. They're going back A. Julie can just win the round. And she doesn't. Vispo hits the instant headshot. That is a ridiculous adjustment. Rams is now being loud. Margot now anticipates that she's going to be there. And with Giuliano down the vent, you got to save it. It's 12-11.
I don't even know how Vispo hit that.
Unfortunately, that's the dink versus instant kill.
Yeah, but like, I think I might be having a bit of a chatter about that one. What even was that? Nuke, do the old chat. I want to know what the conversation was there. There was a moment a couple of rounds ago where all these players had 7, 8, 9, 10K. Yeah, really got to save these, and yeah, that'll be enough for the investment. Do we need OT?
Such sharp shots out of Deylary. And this is the first round where the lurk outside for Overpeek works successfully. There's been a number of instances where it just hasn't at all. This time it works. They might run the same round back here.
And possibly.
Or not.
Think better of it. Not even throwing the smokes. I thought maybe a bit was going to do that, but they're just contacting outside.
Oh, this is wild. You can get into main.
Could just walk into main. Is anyone covering this? No.
Oh, no.
Oh, but if they just peek into Ramsey, it's simple for her, but oh, she doesn't fire off. But now Giuliano is clued up. This ball, another cheeky shot. Julie goes down. Pressure coming through. Ramsey arrives. Can she help her team out? They're already in. A second player in heaven. Flames come through. Kaoday up the vent. Will be punished for it.
Molly missed.
Now scale out. Just dropping down. Rachel, too many angles. Ramsey missed her chance. Looks like OT might be required, Brandon. As the nade confirms, we go OT.
And they would have won the game if they didn't peek Julie. Good response, though, for Overpeek to actually force overtime here. But I tell you what, that gets scary because Visceral swings onto Ramsey. If they just all tuck in and go into main, yeah, they get the kill somewhat cleanly here, but that would have been a flawless round, and that would have been another head scratcher for Nemesis. How do you have no one outside? How do you have no one watching main? Where's the communication? It could have been a bit turbulent. Instead, they're probably going to be a bit frustrated that this has made it to overtime in the first place. We said about the resilience. Now for both of these teams, they're showing what it takes to hit 12. But who's going to be that decisive team? Who's going to be the one to take it? Remember, this is Nemesis's map pick. And they need to grab 16.
I feel like it's a must-win series for them after starting with the loss to Bigger Keeper too. Still have Imperial as a later season matchup. Ramsden's AWP in the position. Could she deliver here? Flashbang. Dodged easily. First kill. Not even sweating. Second, just as simple. Oh, third. Keep racking them up. Keep coming, says Ramsey. First flash was just not it. Margot's being a nuisance, but it's not the commitment. Ramsey. Can't hit the fourth kill. Now they are going to scale
Rachel's
down, but yeah, Rachel should be confirming this round. Unless they hard clear Tetris, which they're not going to, and Rachel will confirm with both.
Great work out of Ramsey. That's Overpeek running a very similar round to what they did in the penultimate round of regulation, except this time they don't actually use any of the A utility. They just immediately try and direct their attention in towards ramp, and Ramsey, it's all just too easy for her. By the point you trade her, the round's already done and over because you lost so many players in the first instance just trying to get rid of her.
We're looking eagerly for that opening pick. get given that chance. Kaoday spots her on the jump up though, so surely not going to give this fight. You gotta be careful because Ramson is up in heaven, hoping for that bait to come through. And in fact, Kaoday gets the kill. Rachel, in secret, gets the follow through. So in OT, it's all Nemesis all the way.
Yeah, nice little wombo combo there with the attention being taken by Kaoday, and then Rachel just maneuvers up towards secret. That's the bomb drop. That's surely the round over. Giuliano, that's a freebie. This will be that 14th.
So 1T round necessary. That was interesting. Little visual glitch. Gonna try A?
Gotta try something. Deylary.
Not this time.
Easy. How about the Heaven player? Rams in. Then swaps to the rifle. There's so many players coming through to help, but it's the overwhelm. Overpeek had done it. They burst through on towards the safe bomb site. They keep things simple. They got that little element of trickery with Deylary pushing that smoke. Giuliano gets caught off guard and they just completely overwhelm. Really important to get that T-side round.
Yeah, that's what they're looking for. Looks simple as well. Deylary just walking out through the smoke. Hearing Giuliano spamming the vent, so knows there's a good timing on there. And the second kill she gets is brilliant as well. Deylary, been pretty high impact with the open as it feels. That's my gut feeling. I don't know if it's true. Yeah, 3-1. Now it will be 4-1 after that round.
Oops a
That
daisy.
is not the smoke. What's the flash? No harm, no foul. Player going secret as well. A bit cut. Will be present. Margot looks to try and punish for the spam. We've seen her get some good success with that move.
Gotta look at secret here.
The distraction comes through and yeah, perfect distraction.
Oh, I
Given
think.
the huge damage, yeah. She'll get punished by Giuliano. I don't think she saw that close player.
Well, Ramsden's cooked. Ramsden's stuck behind red. She's got the bomb, and she's got no health. Deylary can get rid of Giuliano. Ramsden can't move. Julie might be able to find all the kills in the world on A, but it doesn't matter because Ramsden is stuck.
Can she somehow group up? Is there a small timing? Nope. This is that opportunity. So, Julie, you knew she was last on A. Blocked off. And Margot will mop up. 3 in the round for Margot. Outside rifling. Doing well. 14-14.
I respect the hustle from Julie there. If she hears the AWP shot fire off, she thinks, oh, let me just try and get the bomb. And then 3 players just swinging her immediately. NT. Abitka's just been so influential in a lot of these mid-rounds for Overpeek. Really enjoyed the way that she's just been maneuvering herself. Incredibly smart player. 14 rounds of play. And again, just look at the kill distribution out of Overpeek. I'm going to keep commenting on it because it's just still impressive. We're in overtime. And there's a 5 kill difference between top to bottom. And look, they've just pushed ramp. Julie's got no idea. I mean, she knows now.
Well, yeah, now they know.
Oh, no.
Quick cut. Someone's got to clear this.
Fine.
Yeah, okay. Kill comes through. Margot's
And Margot
pulled
gets rid of Kaoday.
outside. No. Oh, what's his timing look like? Rebecca doesn't push the issue. This was going to get on the line at ramp. No, falls down. They're worried about a player being on B.
Behind you.
Information. It's misinformation. She's in a lot of trouble.
She's dead.
Peekaboo. Yeah, complete miscomm.
That was
Might cost
pantomime. Maybe. If they go now. If they try and deny the bomb planter, then maybe there's a way in. Deylary, good trade. And we'll keep going on towards Rachel. Rams is now the last player that stands. And they both disengage. They move over towards the control room window because they feel like they are in control. This would be series point. This would be tricky. Rams in. They swing at the same time. She's done a really good job and been able to disengage. Another re-swing. The flick doesn't quite connect, but she's still alive, more importantly. Bomb timer proven to be a bit of an issue. Margot just sticks. Ramsey needs to go around the corner. Missed shot again, but she's forced her off the bomb. Is there enough time? Has Ramsey done enough? It's going to be ever so close, but Overpeek will do it. That's series point again.
Milliseconds in it. You could hear that noise where it's about to blow. Ramsey tries her hardest. She just kept crawling on her peak as well. I think she would have caught Margot, but she decides to accelerate instead. NT. Overpeek on series point. You do feel like that was Overpeek's round to win, but some miscomms in that mid-round, allowing Team Nemesis to find that space down ramp to get the bomb down.
And they still win.
Still win.
Come on, Nemesis. They need this round, but that's just for more rounds. Nade. Ouch. That is devastating.
Kaoday's got him across, but they know immediately. Deylary, actually, this was faking it, not faking it. Unclear. They know Kaoday's here, I think. The player back garage definitely heard that, and Margot will just go find her. Now Deylary can move back up the vent. Now Visible's been caught out on the AWP.
Don't need to be pushing that. Really don't need to be pushing that if you're Visible. You got all the openings and everything on the other side of the map is maneuvering and being flexible. You just need to be static. You just need to hold your ground. Julie's now got rid of Deylary.
Okay. And being given opportunities. Try out ramp again, a bit cut. Been brilliant, this map, this series. She deliver a duck down, can't find the kill. Felt like she needed to get one and get away, just to keep it even, but Margot will step in. So that's the one, and a big cut. Cheeky angle. Oh, doesn't matter, Rachel. Didn't look like she was looking at her. But a quick flick to the head. And that might just spell us needing to run this back once more. Sosya, she'll arrive at the scene. Fun bang, doesn't hit.
It does like 4 damage, I can't lie. It does like no damage through that wall. Unless you have an AWP, it's fine, but the rifle, it's intermittent. I like this. They've blown off one half of the doorway. Ramsey gets dinged, but still follows through and finds the kill. Sosya now trying to find all of these kills. I don't think it's happening, and that's because it isn't. 15-15, we need more rounds.
Okay. Finding the way into this B bomb site in back-to-back rounds. Rachel, with a big step up. Team Nemesis, they don't want to let this one go so easy. And this was with Margot finding that opening pick, but yeah, it's this unnecessary push from Visibel. That kind of spells their doom. And poof, yeah, okay. Rachel, the master of a CS2 peak. Shows us what it looks like.
It's interesting that Sosia isn't performing to the level obviously we hyped her up to.
Yeah.
Although that has paved the way for the likes of Margot, Abitka, these unsung heroes that are now making their way here. Yeah, but I feel like we know what Deylary is about. A Margot multi? Now that's exciting.
Boost up for Bispo. How high does she want to go? That high?
No way.
This is the chance. Fun. She'll eventually find the kill she was looking for. Another opening pick for Overpeek. And they hold against what looks to be is a play. There are only 2 players on site itself, a double ramp setup and one that can rotate through heavens. Means these defenders need to hold on.
Ramsey's put a molly down in towards CT vent. In fact, they're going to go towards ramp. A bit cut. Oh, we'll find one. Ramsey's just completely destroying Overpeek completely by herself. Needs more. 3v2, 25 seconds. Finally, we will see this A player. Judy got a time in here. Top hut. Overlooked. And Deylary's going to lock this in. This will be another round here for Overpeek.
Rounds in. Oh, almost had the clear to Deylary, but now that she's noted, a little cheeky tap. Okay, hold up. 5 seconds, though. That's the killer.
I'm holding.
Yeah, a bit of time. Maybe she could have cooked.
Can I let go?
No.
Okay.
Actually, you know, in the interest of your life and more importantly, your mother's stress levels.
I'll keep talking like this. I won't. Big nade onto Kaoday immediately. Deylary this time's going aggressive alongside Vistball, and Vistball will find an opening kill. It's been a while since we've had the sniper enter the feed early for Overpeek.
Those opening kills have been brilliant. Back-to-back rounds where she's managed to pick that up. Deylary. That's what we're looking at Margot doing well back in regulation, just being patient in that corner. Disengage is great.
Would you not have heard
window
this?
there. Yeah, she's found a sneaky timing. What could she do with this, though, realistically?
Go ramp, kill the ramp players, and then Nemesis can go B. That's all I've got. But that'll even be really tricky because not only have you got to break the glass, you've got a boost here.
I'm just going to try and get down the vent instead.
Surely not. No. Sosia says no.
Not on her
Puts
watch.
a firm full stop on it.
Giuliano heard. Giuliano removed. AK upgrade. Across the board, and 4 AKs and an AWP doesn't feel much better for Overpeek if they can get 3 CT rounds. Surely that's enough.
Yeah, look at that buy. They didn't even buy any of it, apart from the AWP. Great round here. I love the over-aggression from Overpeek. The fact you got 2 players out there committed. The bait and switch this time works out perfectly. They've been doing things almost in isolation, Overpeek, so it's nice to have a clear identity of a plan early into a round. And you're right, 18 I think would spell doom here for Nemesis in the series.
tries a hit once more. Not, Julie just posted up. See if there is going to be any budge. I think Team Nemesis have, well, sorry, if Peak have learnt their lesson about overpeaking. Team Nemesis is going to have to find their own way to get this started.
Yeah, but time to rename to Goldilocks Peak because it feels like everything's coming in at the perfect timing.
2 seconds and only just now moving outside.
There we go. Look at that spam.
Where's
Giuliano
Railways?
keeping Warden on secret. Oh, a
Oh my
big
God.
car! That's disgusting! 3 kills, and surely that spells the end here as CT, with Overpeek taking a flawless stance in double overtime.
What a sequence!
That's a top 5.
The adjustment onto the red player. Oh my goodness. Look at the bodies. Look at the different angles they were at. Incredible.
Oh, that's a team flash.
Oh, okay. Shot will confirm this. There's no time.
Hang on.
Oh, nice shot to get it done. 18. Overpeek. 3 chances now to close in OT2.
That's a perfect example of the Goldilocks Peak. Oh, look at that. Just right.
Overpeek only were able to
That's
get
a missed
one
smoke.
T round in the first half.
I only need 1.
Rotate. That's true. 3 chances to get it.
Deylary.
Careful now. Pressure elsewhere. Lots of util being thrown into this bomb site. Lots of flashbangs. Surely trying to stand her ground, and Becca caught util in hand. No Goldilocks Peak this round, but ammo running out. Deylary will win that fight that she was looking for, but it's ugly trying to get out this hut. Very, very ugly. Not out of the woods yet.
That felt like when you know when you're cooking something on the stove and you want it to cook faster, so you put the heat up. That's what that felt like. Just really trying to press the issue, do too much. Were Overpeek. They really wanted to go A. That was the idea they had from the outset, so they decide, okay, we're going to go A.
Mac 10 for Abitka. Brandon, she did not need to buy this. What do you think this means? A or ramp?
Ramp.
Or do they run back the round where she came through main? They can do the twist smoke, she can drop through, come through the back lines. It's happening. It's happening.
Okay.
Exactly that.
Okay.
This worked so well for them. Can she do it again? No one's watching. No one's watching. She drops the smoke. She scales through. She gets the kill. And she does her best twist impression. But Giuliano holds at the door. Never mind. Abika's job's done. It's the rest of the squad that didn't fulfill their promise. Giuliano just sprays down a quad kill. Give her the ace.
We've been here before. I love the fact that you called out the twist play. I love the fact it worked, and then it just completely didn't. Awesome sequence out of Giuliano.
The twist park worked.
Okay, the phase bit didn't. That's ironic, isn't it? He just knocked them out.
die, he'll be back.
Will Nemesis be back for more rounds? Margot's made it down secret. And yes, Kaoday is here. But I feel like this is relatively unknown. It's known.
Kaoday definitely letting Margot know what's going on.
Don't overstep this, Kaoday.
Margot's been good at finding some of these cheeky openers. They're just crawling outside though. Now the AWP comes down. Smoke is disruptive, to say the least.
Would you ever go deep outside and try and wrap this? Rachel needs to be careful. Time in. Bitka looks back and will dink her through the wall. 35 seconds. The time's the biggest burden.
Had to spam up into the heavens as well. Really wanted keeping her at bay. Ah! Deylary! That timing could not have been worse.
Good
But
trade.
this will get the kill back. 20
seconds.
Oh, they're going
We're
round.
going to go B.
They're going to go B. There's a player down here, but in the vent, so not in a position. They're going to drop straight into Kaoday. Rachel gets fistball. Bomb's going to go down. 2-on-4 or Brandon. We need another OT.
Oh, we need another OT, surely. Sosha makes it through double at the bare minimum, but no one is coming in from ramp. It is multi-dimensional because you have got two different angles of approach. Bitka maybe could be the answer. The spray transfer yet again out of Bitka. 2v2, and now Sosha's repositioned exactly where Bitka just was. Time ticking. Nice shot out of Julie, but you're never expecting Sosha. You're never expecting Sosha to be in exactly the same position,
No
but
way!
Ramsey hits the no-scope. We need more rounds.
No way she hits the no-scope. Unbelievable. Yeah. Not even celebrating. The stress is high. 2-on-4. Nice try. Sosha even picks the right target. But you cannot anticipate that no-scope. And no one can get a T round.
I can't believe this. I cannot believe that shot out of Ramsey. Who else? Who else but Ramsey? What are we expecting now? Flawless T-side out of Overpeek? That'd be funny, wouldn't it?
Well, it starts well. Margot also looking for a fight. They're just swinging each other. It's the most CS2 duel you'll see. No one's holding an angle. She's red arms into. Julie. Oh! Oh! How'd she manage that then? What?
I don't know. Oh, but Ramsey manages that with ease. 4 in a row. 4 in a row for Nemesis.
How did Julie get 2 kills there? I
We'll
don't understand.
find out in a minute.
Even the first kill looked touch and go.
Is this happening?
Not with the molly. Gotta run through it, Kaoday.
2 headshots there.
Close. Marco needs the headshot. Can't get it. Goes the other way. Lights out.
I think even if this ends 2-0, we're not going to get a winner's interview. It's been such a long game. What's the record on Impact? The longest game
That's
ever.
so many OTs this season. Every game
have.
felt this out. This is our 3rd series with an overtime.
Say the line, B-Dog. The competition's getting better every single season.
a quad overtime in South America last week. Yeah, I think South America and North America get some crazy stuff.
What about on LAN finals? What was the HSG one? Was that Triple OT? I know it was Go.
Well, that was pretty long.
That was Overpass. Overpass, HSG versus
That's probably 2
Imperial.
OTs, I'm going to say.
No, that was more O2s.
Was it?
I think it was like 20. I'm going to check.
Yeah, you'd be able to find it pretty easily.
Yeah, I got time.
But that would have been MR 15 though.
Yes. I wanna know when it was.
I don't know when it was. I want you to tell.
22-20 in CS:GO.
Okay. A few rounds. That's double AT.
Oh yeah.
Got him.
All right. You were bang on.
Overpeek, just want to buy a T round.
Can't afford it. Ramsey now going searching. Maybe this is the way in. Or maybe it's another chance for her to get an opening kill, and it will be. Kaoday up closer as well. Sosia doesn't find both. That's the bomb dropped.
They've just stepped up, haven't they? A whole nother gear. Fortunately, wanted to link up with the 2 players down secret, but Kaoday says no. Single duels defining many of these rounds. It's going to be very tricky. They're going to go through ramp to try and get the bomb back. They have to run. Yeah, time is the killer. And they're wasting a lot of it dealing with Rachel, who hasn't dealt with.
For sure.
Good kill. But Rachel, oh yeah, beautiful.
(21-18) into
They were 18.
21-21. They were.
15. You feel like you've won the series at that point. You're thinking, how can we possibly lose this? And well, the answer is Ramson's no scope.
Honestly. You know what's wild? If a Bitka had just waited like half a second more, even if Ramson hits that no scope, she just wins the series on the spot.
Gun down.
Faster.
Already here. Only for 1.
That's good.
Pretty good.
Deylary.
Gonna catch this lurk. Oh, a second. Nope. Jumps down. Ramson.
Oh. Fistball needs this.
Yeah. Won't get it. Oh, that timing is horrendous. Sosia, good luck. 1v3. They're going to come from every direction. You can isolate this first kill. That's clean. Oh, the second too. But too many angles, too many players. And no rounds. That is 6 in a row from Team Nemesis. And now they have 3 chances to force a 3rd map.
We're going all 3, aren't we?
We are, Brandon.
Was this at like 11-6? Or like 9-6 or something? There was an 11 in there at one point. 18-15.
Long day in the office. Kaoday, plucked out by Vispo. Remember, this was a struggle for Team Nemesis on the T side. So,
You laughing at what I
don't-
just sent you?
No, I'm laughing.
Oh.
That is funny. I'm laughing that I could actually legitimately see this going quad OT. But then I forgot about Ramsin. Yeah, there it is.
I was just like,
Patient.
please just shoot. Oh, okay. There you go.
Oh.
Thank you, Ramsin. Sasha is holding for the heaven wrap.
Yeah, she's
Oh, her
worried about a lot of
timing.
things.
I know. Where are they going to go? Surely
Time's
up
an
heaven.
issue.
Giuliano flanking main. Not going to be caught by a secret player. Do they wait for Giuliano to go in main here? Surely you wait.
What is this other CT looking at right now? They're just jiggling door.
Nice shot, Sostia. Oh, Sostia,
that's
they didn't wait. If they had waited, Giuliano gets the backstab. Player in vent. Now surely is going to grab the kill. All you needed to do was wait.
Just a slight delay. You know what's remarkable? We are in round 41, and there are only 4 kills between the bottom and top of Overpeek.
Hey, I'm telling you. Sostia's really started to pull her weight back. That these taps in OT have just been unreal.
There's 19 kills
Quad
on the other side.
OT. Quad OT. Quad OT.
Well, certainly no Quattro fromage.
Oh. No. Just sad B-dog noises.
Sad B-dog noises. Julie gets the opener. So Quad OT comes slightly harder.
Quadro over to March.
Losing it, losing it.
Timing
Hello,
for Julie is
Julie.
very good.
Marco can't see her.
No. Vispel's not going to see her either. Oh, I'm scared now. Julie's going to get the kill surely on Vispel. They're going ramp
Now.
again. Vispel's going to rotate, drop down the vent. Julie's not going to move, and Julie's going to kill her. A bit cut. We'll get one fall back. Maybe that denies this rotation. Julie's still thinking about the luck. Hers Vispel run away and just silently goes down the vent.
Yeah, with low HP, I like the play. Big
30
cut, still
seconds.
present. Oh, no longer present. And now the rotation is dangerous. You have to go all the way around. Julie's already here. Oh, spotted though. Angle management, not ideal. Visible swaps to the AK, wants to get this done, knows that they need to put on the pace here. What do you tell? Margot got to get double swung and deleted. Ramsin from the ramp. Okay, Brandon. I think this is it. I think this
done.
is finally it. It is. Ramsin will confirm it. Team Nemesis, a grueling map on Nuke.
Yes.
We get the pug cam too. Excited pug noises as Team Nemesis just about take Nuke.
Oh my goodness me. I can't imagine.
Zerance in the past, when you think about Giuliano calling on this map was really good on Bigger Keeper. Whereas for Overpeek, CS2 News Ladies, Ancient was one of their worst maps. They really struggled on it, and that's kind of the core of this team. So I do have some concerns. Sostia, I think the player for me to watch, given that DMS's best map was Ancient. So we'll see if she can step up here.
I just want to let it happen now. I don't have any expectations. I don't have any predictions.
Go Team Impala mode.
Let's get into it then. Missed elbow smoke. That's not ideal for Overpeek. They lost the knife. They start on the T side, but they're going to make the most of the fact that they missed the smoke. They're just going to rush Donut anyway.
Sometimes the T side can be winning. Can be better. Sometimes. Especially if you start with a bang. Deylary. Oh, actually, wow. Okay.
She's
she
so
really
good on
is good with the
pistols.
pistols. Oh, jinx. Now it's awkward.
I'll have a breather. That's fine. You carry on.
Now we'll just let this play out.
Oh, can it get
Ah, you
awkward?
couldn't do it. You couldn't do it.
There's a smoking kit. This is a really important moment in the round. This is the pistol round of the decided
No
map. I'm not going to
guts.
stay
No
silent.
guts. She's missed the bomb though. It's actually
Weirdly,
oh.
okay. It's not okay. Julie, you're now going to try and do it. It's not going to work. You're going to get knifed.
The bomb's not there.
How's she alive? How is she alive? She got knifed twice. 2 left clicks. The first one missed it as well. So that's why it does less damage. That's how she was able to live.
Let it happen.
No extra money.
You couldn't just let it play out, Brandon. You started to believe. If the smoke had actually got onto the bomb, it would have worked, but the bomb was not planted default. It was kind of on the right side of the boxes. So unfortunately, I mean, it might not have made a difference because Deylary just hits one through the smoke. Eco. Stuck on A. Good call, right call.
You want to let this one play out?
Yeah.
There you go.
And let go. I could tell you're getting a little stressed when those kills came through and it was the
Yeah,
1v2. And you're like, okay, maybe there's something to believe in.
Well, as soon as Margot got the tag through the smoke and donut,
Yeah,
I was
that
like,
was
okay,
it.
no, it's fine.
Nice try. The nice kills coming through.
Really good damage.
The right call on the stack. Rifles on both sides. No elbow smoke. Just utility to take the fight. The molly goes deep. Get that control in that way. Oh. Flashbang. Good. And trades better. Vispo gets both in middle.
I like how direct they're being here, Overpeek. It's one of those where you get the kills, you just think instantaneously, right, we're just going to exec on towards A. Are they going to disrespect the smoke? They absolutely are, but that's their detriment. A lot of damage being done onto Abitka, and then Vispo will actually finish the job for Nemesis. 3 versus 3, and you've been suffocated out of map control. You've got to reroute. Maybe Red Room's the destination. Maybe it potentially still could be A. Vispo will then start searching alongside Margot, but they separate. But also, Nemesis are pushing Donut at the same time. It's a standoff.
Oh. Okay, Ramsey gets that swing. Vispo can't get her leg, so this started with a double kill from Vispo. And it gives Sosha a chance to clutch. That kill's big. All the space over towards B. Smoke dropped. Bomb to go down. Rams in half HP. No kit either on either CT. The time of premium. You double up from the ramp. Sosha takes the long control. It's planted for cave and for short. In fact, I think even for long. Plenty of options, but doesn't matter anyway. Giuliano holding the line. Team Nemesis win that round despite the double opener.
I love the way that they play this Nemesis in the 2v1. I mean, Julie gets a really important kill in towards Red Room. That can't be overlooked. But in the 2v1, they just think immediately, we're just going to rotate together. It doesn't matter where they go at that point. The point is that they are together. They go through ramp. They try and work an opening. That's probably the place of least resistance for Sosha, because, you know, she's just come through Red Room. She's not going to expect you to immediately be here. Coming from her own spawn. Tech9's out because of all that damage that was done in the previous round with just the USPs. Julie's back at it again. XM in towards Cave is going to be completely ignored.
And she just charges through. Margot's found a kill with the Tech9 as well. This is a half buy for the most part. Just that rifle vested in. She's got great timing. Will we punish those? Sasha holds for it, and this has just collapsed. Fast up into Cave. They just completely called off. Still giving it a go, despite the At your advantage, they're going to go straight out into the crossfire and there's nothing doing.
I don't like that decision to go for it there. Maybe you feel a little bit trapped because Rachel died at ramp, but giving away the guns needlessly feels like a little bit of an oversight there for Team Nemesis. Because what? Now you've got to force in, you're going to have 5-7s? Actually, they're going to eco. So they're going to take this eco instead? With the loss bonus and then buying the next? Okay. I don't mind this decision. Stack on B this time.
Mid control, though, fully established. Overpeek being patient, expecting Team Nemesis to make a play with the poor economy.
I know it's silly because it's only been 4 rounds, but look at the kills again for Overpeek. They're all within just a couple. No matter what stage of the map it is, they're all pulling their weight so consistently. Counter flash, unfortunately, doesn't work out. Juliano will finally reply, but it's now confirmed that the stack is in. Swing out for Kaoday doesn't work out. Visible is just destroying the rest of the defense. Juliano is now the last player standing. This will be that 4th round. 4-1 T-side start for Overpeek.
Good stuff. Don't be afraid, Celestia. Juliano has a USB. Nothing to fear. Yeah, I thought maybe there would be a bit of momentum coming in from Team Nemesis, but starting slow on the CT side feels rough. Juliano just being a nuisance, but I don't think that'll cause casualties. Dude, bomb won't even go off.
Visible 8 and 3. You want to be looking at Deylary on this map as well. I think this is Deylary's best map, in my opinion, whenever I watch her play. Margot gets brought down early by the nade, but look at the scaling. Fast! And Deylary is actually the first to fall. Sasha gets necessary trades, but Juliano keeps on finding kills. A triple in from her and towards the heavens. Puts a lot of pressure on Visible, who does have a free pathway towards the A bomb site, but a 1v3, that's a little bit tricky.
Yeah, let's see what she's made of. Oh, is she gonna get tricky with this? She has a very interesting timing now. She could walk into the back of B and they'll have no idea.
She's gonna go red, I think, to see if there's any more mid players.
Okay, missed that opportunity, I feel then. That window closes, no bomb plant either. I guess there's still a chance if she can win out the fight on Juliano. What's her timing look like? Oh, it looked like Juliano was set for that. Okay. So there's a little bit of a tour of Ancient. It's actually given her maybe even a better position. Surely spotted in that cross.
No, didn't see her.
Yeah, you can tell.
No kit.
Did they? They're not worried about the flanks. They mustn't have. Tap. Silent descent. Molly. That's going to be annoying. Oh, it's perfect as well. How disruptive.
She's won.
She's won the round. The 1v3. Will she get the kills? 2. Doesn't matter. The round's hers. Incredible.
What a reposition. Just made it just round that corner as Nemesis went into CT and the molly just banked off. Perfectly done. Take a bow, Visible. I thought Juliana would have had her dead to rights. She even made the right read and got into the donut. She was holding for the mid play, and it was just instantaneous out of this bolt. That's your money gone. That's Ramsin with effective hero warp. It was saved. Run boost over is a success story, but the molly, oh, he's eating her alive.
Fight to middle. Flash good, and Rachel eventually dealt with it. Ramsin is taking peeks, and she has to be the one to get it done. You can see the weapons. Oh, maybe not. The 5-7 actually does answer with its own. And Giuliano crawls forward, so freebies off these different pokes.
That's a little bit worrying. You don't expect that. Margot will at least find Giuliano. You still know that Kaoday also got a kill in towards middle. The only direct info you truly have is that Ramsin is on B. And that might be the turn of play here for Overpeek. Ramsin burrows herself in towards cave. This isn't going to be a contact play. This is going to be smokes, nades in towards short. Judy comes over. Judy can potentially play bomb disruptor.
It'd just be a nuisance, right? Actually not going to swing, but Ramsin's just, oh, holding that cross, misses the mark. Julie runs out, but she's not finding the kill she wanted, and somehow, despite all those good 5-7 kills in mid, might not be enough. Kaoday has 4 bullets. I don't think she realizes the AK she picked up is empty. Not going to matter, doesn't get to fire it off anyway. Looks so good for Team Nemesis.
It really did, and then Julie didn't run through on the bomb plant. And that would have given the room for Ramsin to probably get a kill. You'd actually argue that Julie probably gets a kill there because she's trying to take her time in. And instead, she hesitates for half a second. And that allows Overpeek to go in towards the own long smoke. That allows Ramsin to miss one shot and then punished instantaneously. I can't believe they lose this round. It really felt like they were destined to win it. And it just gets snatched away from them right at the death by Overpeek. It's one of those rounds where you sit and you look at it and you think 6-1, where you're in semi-unlosable positions. This is Overpeek series to lose now. And you feel like that's always been the case the whole way through.
A lot done with very little. So maybe now with the guns there's a chance, but a hit onto the A-bomb site. 2 defenders here. Rachel not in a great position with the MP9, I'll be real with you. Just had the support of Ramsin. Not a commitment though. Just neutral and leaving.
That has at least kept them here, but at least for a moment. See, Kaoday's just giving a little jiggle in towards mid, doesn't see anything, so the instant rotation towards B. This still feels like an A commit. It just feels like they're going to walk out mid and go through donut. So this delayed timing, I think, is going to work quite well for Overpeek. Ramsin is here, but is the only defender in close proximity. Rachel now starts to shuffle over, but she's only got an MP9. She's at such a long range.
Ramsin on the line. Perfect for that first. Might not need the support. She can step up. Just need to throw a smoke. Sosya, yeah, this is the smoke they're waiting for. Now they can scale out, and it's about going for a timing shot. The no-scope doesn't connect, so bomb allowed to go down. No advantage. 2 kits in play.
They are watching donut. I was worried that Julie maybe could have been the undoing here, but they've both got eyes trained on it. They're keeping an eye on the position over at Big Box here for the AWP. They're all coming through CT. Good jump out of Rachel. That dislodges the crosshair, but Visibl swings in for more. And Julie's also caught. Time's just such an issue. There's one kit on Giuliano. That's it. They've left this one too late again. And even if they were able to get the kills, they just can't do it. 7-1 for Overpeek.
Farming. 13 kills. That's almost a multi-kill each round. Remember the 1v3 as well. She's having high impact on this map. It's funny, a lot of openers on the first two, but it's huge.
Over in South America, MIBR have just taken the first map 13-3 against Dusty Roses.
I'll only be interested when we start getting the North America updates. Give me the community updates when North America starts. I wonder if that could ever happen.
Don't ask for it.
Kaoday is confused how that happened. Nice shot from Rachel, but she'll get tagged and bagged, slowed down. Can't go anywhere. Oh, it's going to be so sad if this is just a little stomp out after how competitive map number 2 was.
I mean, nice for Overpeek, considering they should have won in 2.
True enough.
And now just let Nemesis know. Oh, okay, well, actually, you wanted to go to Ancient. Oh, you won the knife? You wanted to start on the CT side? You're 8-1 down.
This T-side looks great, doesn't it? Explosive. A map that I think, much like Dust2, it feels like they're a bit more able to show off their individual prowess. Whereas Nuke, they were suffocated a bit. Can't believe one of the South American maps has ended for our series in Europe has.
It's funny. Giuliano's not laughing. Push down ramp. Kaoday. Julie. Desperate for an opening kill. I like this setup. It's a good idea. You've got different angles of elevation. It's just whether it happens. Look at how patient this is from Overpeek. They're really expecting a reaction here. They're even mollying Kaoday.
She's safe from it in the flashbang. Oh, okay, it's fine. Looked for a second like she wasn't going to find the kills. And a Pickers spray a little wild. Still gets that one. So she swapped to the Glock with 6 bullets left. A little bit panicky. The player advantage for Team Nemesis. And still 2 on this B bomb site. Deylary is the key fight onto Giuliano. Holds the line, but doesn't win out the duel, and they should be anticipating her. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, and then Julie gets stomped on.
No way.
It can't go like this, Brandon. I think it will, though. They put everything into that nuke, didn't they? And then the energy, it dissipates. Deflating. The CT half runs away. 3, the most they can hope for. Rams just doing their best to hold on. Should be allowed it. But it's a small prize. They need rounds.
It's such a shame that this just goes so disastrously wrong, in all seriousness, for Nemesis, because there's, again, another player advantage. one in which you should be putting away 9 times out of 10, and it just crumbles. I'm so impressed by what we're getting out of Overpeek. I love the way they are playing off each other so well. That flashbang from Margot, exceptional. They now know that Kaoday was also in Donut. Surely you know that Kaoday was also in Donut. She'll find Deylary, and I think she's seen Sasha going towards red.
Flames just playing on the edge of it, trying to get cheeky. She's just gonna park, I think. Repulse might get her caught. Yeah, she'll be flushed out a bit. Gets Giuliano, but it costs her a lot. And then the push out from Red Room. This full can't pull off another 1v3. I think Julie should have her number.
Oh no, she saw her.
Kaoday comes over, and that timing's not great. So Julie and Kaoday offering up all the kills in that one. Julie top of the board. Which, it's great for her. Not necessarily the player you expect to see.
It's still a second round though, that's the thing. Like it's great that they won it, but it's still a second round. Deylary also gets rid of Rachel. I thought Julie was gonna just remove that AWP. Instead, bides her time, is able to get the first, but again the trades. It's just route one in towards this B bomb site. Giuliano gets naded and mollied. So unsettled. Can't be punished. Bomb will go down and Kaoday is at least here.
Okay, you know what? I'm here for the Overpeek era. These, they look good. They look good. Well, that flash is fun, isn't it? Cheeky little Sasha tucked in the corner. Okay, a couple of kills come back the other way, but rounds in. Cleared by the extra player that was out long. Kaoday trying her best to at least get that third. And the first kill has the kit. Time ticking. Margot's played this to perfection. There's no chance. Double digits on the T side for Overpeeked.
press play. You know I feel the same way. Something crawling under the surface. Snap your fingers, we'll go there. We can find your inner furnace. Keep racing to the march line. Don't stop, get what you're after. No rush to find an answer. Let it all out. Stay moving as the beat goes. Feel free and let the rain pour. No need to know tomorrow.
And we're back live then, double digits for Overpeek on the T side is devastating after Nemesis forced us not once, not twice, but 3 times into overtime and to a third map. That's going to be absolutely heartbreaking if they go out with a whimper here on Ancient.
Certainly feels like it's destined for it. 10-2 is a devastating scoreline to have to claw your way back in. Donut Smoke will go down. Double up here. There is a kid for Celestia. Ooh, ouch. Nice gush. Ramsden has to run away. Does go down. Be a donut approach, and that's a good for them, seeing as this has been smoked off. Do they have a smoke on Visible, or is that a flash? I can't tell.
It's a flash.
Okay. That's unfortunate. It would have been great if it was a smoke.
They might just get on it anyway. I mean, you can't really, but
Got the kit.
try. Why not? You're faking it out now with the player that doesn't have a kit. Nemesis will get the pistol. That's a way back in. I remember HSG in Europe. 10-2 half on T-side Ancient. I remember it. I was there. They lost 13-11.
All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Nice pistol there. Cleanly done. 4 SMGs. That is not long game mentality.
Guess who was on that team when that comeback happened? Sostia. Sostia was playing for Dreamcatchers. There's history here. I'm creating a narrative.
Stack.
I was like,
Yep.
yeah, we're the stack. I can Dora the Explorer.
Go team!
Can you find the stack? There it is. Oh.
Run away! Juliana's run through the B-bomb site. They will run away. I'll go to her. The Rachel backstep. Iconic. Okay, she's looking happy. Keeping the mood high despite the difficult situation.
Fistball pushed ahead for a little bit, but now again they're all catching up slowly over peak. First proper gun round for them on this CT side. Nemesis looked to group over at B. This might be a fast one in towards the site.
It might well be. Marco. Trying to tricky with it. E9 in hand and needs to be careful, but there is that support. Look at the flank.
Timing though.
Kaoday
was looking. Now she's not.
It's just not the weapon. There's also this push through T-spawn. There are flanks on flanks. This one gets caught, and you're wondering how the hell that happened. But this is still the committed to B. No, it's got to be. It's got to be A now.
Oh, Ramsey can hear this. Ramsey surely hears this. Yes, she does. Swinging from B ramp. They collapse on Ramsey. But that, as you say, gives all the space just for Nemesis to go A.
Surprised to go for the double flank through spawn and not one, at least into middle. If they'd done that, they can cut off the bomb. I guess they just didn't know that there was a player, because they had Vispel in red, right? So they just assumed middle's covered off. But then Kaoday, really the MVP of the round, with her ridiculous timing. CTs are in the wrong spawn. Save though, so that's absolutely fine.
This is going overtime. Socials, I want you to clip me saying that at 10-5. And if it doesn't happen, you can clown on me. And if it does happen, you can do the opposite.
I like the odds of clowning on Brandon.
I've just got a gut feeling, you know.
Let's see, one round at a time. One round at a time. Which I'm sure is what Nemesis is saying. Control from the CTs. Counter smokes too as that cave smoke comes out. Dropped a lot of this early.
It's really good space by the CTs, but if Nemesis just go into A right now, there's only one defender here. These players in mid need to go donut ASAP.
Yes, he's going to need that help. And Giuliano. It's the header. Some damage inflicted. Deylary will have that help. Marco by her side, but smoke to land. So difficult to disrupt. Smoke is very shallow, so actually a good chance for the spam. Fake out to try and bait that, and it, well, second
again.
fake out as well.
And that means you can
Some
pop on the
fake front
reload.
face.
Nice.
Oh, and it's still a denial. But it doesn't matter because then 3 kills come through instantly. And Julie's lurk gets a second.
That's what I like to call what Ramsey was doing there. Hokey pokey in it. Because she was half in, half out with the bomb plant. She's shaking the C4 all about. And it creates so much distraction for then Julie to go in the back lines. All by design. And it was also trying to get the plant down on the reload.
Yeah, she ends up going down planting, which is funny.
That was because the smoke expired. She's taking too long.
Okay, Deylary M4. The rest wanting.
Rachel, be careful. Okay, it's fine. She's around the corner. Now you know that literally all of Overpeek are over on this side of the map.
Not literally, Brandon.
Well, Deylary, well, actually, Deylary's over here too. But it's fine,
Well,
because you've got all the
actually.
space. The only way this goes wrong is if the cave players lose the fight. I don't like how aggressive this is, I can't lie. And that's why.
It's alright. They got players down ramp, and this is the kit, by the way.
See ya.
See you later. She got airborne. That was some sicker. She's been playing that new skate game.
All I've seen out of Skate is just the memes of people doing roly-polies.
Yeah, I've not played it, but I like the idea of rolling around. I'm a big roller.
Oh, nice shot, Julie. A reminder,
Dragging out.
this was 10-2, and now it's 10-7, a 3-round game between Overpeek and Nemesis.
And midnight now.
Burning the midnight oil.
don't remember when we started this.
A long time ago. You know it's late because I've now started to talk in a deeper voice. Because not only does it give me more seriousness, it makes you really feel what I'm saying. I'm trying to keep the tone down for my neighbours. Oh dear.
Well, had the chance. It sticks around and a dangerous game.
Oh,
Margot.
this is going to be sweet poetic justice if Margot makes the XM work against Nemesis.
Yeah, at least it's not Julie, it's Giuliano. Baker's found hers. There's going to be this rat from Kaoday. And the auto shotgun goes wanting. A Baker, flash over. Teammates here. Bomb is stuck at top ramp. There's no util.
Yeah, they got one flash and that's it.
This is uncomfy.
It's an Orky Momo.
Absolutely. Get your turtles ready. This could just be...
Oh, that flash is going to do nothing because of Sasha's position.
Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o.
Just throw the bomb over if you're around. You don't actually have to move.
They're starting to think maybe this isn't where it's going.
Well, it is.
They're just going to run over. Could this Molly do the trick? Throw it. Oh, Deylary. Way too late. Now the swings come from long. Rachel hits a double. And despite no util, it may not matter.
How many rounds have Overpeek got on their CT side, Lucy?
I can do the quick mathematics, Brandon. Well, it's been a good run of T rounds from Nemesis. They've looked pretty solid. I think in the first half, was really Overpeek doing a lot of the heavy. Oh, yeah, they only had 10 at the half. Wait, they're still on to... That's 0 rounds, Brandon. That's what my reading is coming back. Looked at my watch while I was doing that. Not sure why. Just acting IRL for the bit.
I like that. You got to get into it. You got to get into character
method
for the
acting.
bit.
Always commit to the bit. Deylary just kept that moment in hand.
Oh.
Hey, yeah, Rachel. Some bangers.
The longer the game goes on, the more Rachel powers up. And now everyone of Nemesis actually is starting to catch up to Julie. Tactical pause now being called by Overpeek. Visible does have the AWP. There's enough investment here for Margot to maybe have a gun. Actually, it's a little bit awkward, isn't it? Because her bit can buy.
There's no way this goes OT. It just cannot happen.
It can. It can happen. Let it happen.
10-2
Yeah.
Yeah. I refuse.
It's happening.
I actually, sorry, I have my light on at 10-2 when we came back because I was just so convinced this is going to be over really quickly.
This is Nemesis winning the series. B-Dog's prediction is going to come true. Didn't expect to do a third map prediction thrown in here in the second half, but here we have it.
If they win, hats off to them because that is a ridiculous, grueling grind.
And you know what that is? The power of NIP, because Ramzin's on this team.
I think it's actually the power of friendship and the French.
Oh, big nade. That spam. Oh, it does enough. Sasha is full blind, but still gets rid of Kaoday. This is the pace change, and this might come back to bite Nemesis, but Giuliano gets the necessary trade. Visible now can't see a thing, goes back in for more, but it's Giuliano deleting Deylary instead.
Yeah, got the second kill on the edge of the smoke. Spam great though, bomb denied. Still a player, 2 really that are low. A Bedcar just swings out, and we're gonna get it, Brandon. Finally, that first CT round comes through. It takes 6 rounds in a row.
It's fine.
Before they finally get theirs.
It's for the plot.
It's for do it for the plot.
Do it for the vine. No. Do it for the plot instead. Finally a breakthrough. And it came at a really important moment where you think Overpeek aren't winning the round. And they are. Nemesis. Oh, have Ramsden on the AWP line in middle, but doesn't see a thing. Timing shot not connecting. Flashbang good to at least keep these players away. And the spam. Rachel is left wanting. She'd love a lot more HP. Ramsden now moves on the angle. Deylary doesn't need to swing.
But will. That will.
This is fine. This is all just for the bit, because it's going to go 12, and Nemesis are going to win 4, and it's going to go to overtime.
It's for the bit. Okay, yeah.
Or is it a 3v5? Juliana now starts to make her way up towards the B ramp. Limited utility here, and there's a gap in this smoke. I don't think they're ready for it. A big kid gets overwhelmed by Giuliano. Still players on short, still players on site, and it's the AWP that will swing and get rid of Nemesis's new teammate. Kaoday and Julie, the old guard, need to pick up the pieces, but they can't do it. And it will be series point again. But hey, how many times have we been in series point for Overpeek?
Putting my light back on. Twelve to 8.
There's still time.
There's not, Brandon.
There is. We've still got a whole
There's not.
hour and 4 minutes left of this day.
Well, there's no.
Everyone has the same 24 hours, Lucy.
Time's not real.
So therefore, it's not running out for Nemesis. 4 needed for overtime.
Okay. Right.
I'm ready
I'll
for
play your game. I will
sick
play your
montage
game.
compilation here from Dickel, just owning me. I'm ready.
I've been slow to a crawl with back-to-back Overpeek rounds. Rachel not deterred from middle. Nice little line she has, but nothing actually to fight it. I just pictured a little lion.
Okay.
Just losing a little bit.
3 strong on B, 2 in donut. No one directly in middle. For Overpeek, they're about to be smoked off. And with no one directly in middle, that means that no one's in red. And you've got to be accountable for this flank that potentially isn't going to come in. All you've got is Kaoday putting a lot of noise down in towards that side of the map. They're hoping to draw rotations. Currently, they've drawn none.
Okay, some players start to move over. Flash over the top. The bit cut swings out in with her and Deylary stepping up. It's a great hold. Can Ramsden get this one back? Such low HP, but Deylary just about gets away. Now everyone's here. They saw the bottom top ramp. Wait, can't stop believing now, Brandon.
Yes, done for Overpeek. Kaoday in the smoke, gets rid of Margot. Makes it a 3-on-3, but Vispal swings the corner. Deylary then deals with Kaoday, and it's all up to Ramsden. She's been so brilliant this entire series, but can't get by the AWP. We don't need overtime. The 10-2 half was, in fact, enough. And Overpeek are going to go 2-0 in their group.
Yeah, what a run from Overpeek. This series took a lot out of them, took a lot out of everyone, I think. Team Nemesis